Apparently. Looks like nothing I'm aware of. Good evening from Mustang Stadium in Goshen, Kentucky, North Oldham High School, where tonight on the blue turf, a battle of two 1-0 teams, two excellent 4A squads. Joe Cox along with Joey Hamilton. DeSales and North Oldham looks like it ought to be almost as good of a game maybe as last year, Joey, when these two went down to the wire.
It looks good on paper. It looks like it's going to be a battle royale, as they say. It looks like it's going to be back and forth. Two teams looking to establish, a 2-0 record. So
yeah.
it looks like it's going to be a solid game. The way both teams look on paper, it looks like we're going to be it's going to be an enjoyable night for us.
Absolutely. A little bit less enjoyable for the folks outside. And for more on that, a look at tonight's weather forecast presented by Kenser & Kenser. Located at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange, they deliver clean, comfortable air. And, boy, clean, comfortable air is something that is at a premium this evening. It's about 93 out there now. The heat index is hanging in the high 90s. Can't rule out entirely that we could have a delay. We'll keep you posted. As of now, the 7 o'clock start time holds. It should cool off pretty nicely shortly. By the fourth quarter, down into the low 80s. Might feel a little bit livable out there, Joey.
Well, these games are – excellent for the fans as it cools off, but for the players, that's when we get into cramp time. Mm-hmm. Those guys that do a lot of running, and the first, like I say all the time, the first three games kind of determines what kind of camp you had, but it's still, even the best of the guys that are in shape, they still get those cramps. It's usually your wideouts, your DBs, your running backs, and a few linemen, but really those guys that do a lot of running on days like this.
Absolutely. Good test for two 1-0 teams about to face off. We're going to step aside for a break. On the other side of that break, some pregame thoughts from DeSales head coach Mike Jackson. Stay tuned. North Oldham and DeSales coming up here on Glycod.
The following is a live sports presentation of Glycod. GLICOD.com.
Glycod's coverage of Oldham High School's football starts now.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kenser & Kenser at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Trying to be a responsible citizen and the best recycler you can be, but you just aren't sure what goes where? Google Oldham County Waste Wizard and check out the Wizard search engine. Just type in the name of your mystery item and see what pops up. It will tell you whether it goes in the trash, recycle bin, or donations. It tells you how to discard troublesome items like paint and televisions. Can you believe it even tells you how to get rid of a boat? Oldham County Waste Wizard. Do you believe in magic?
This message funded by Oldham County Solid Waste Management.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville. This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Anderson Sales and Service in Crestwood, making your life easier with quality products and quality service. Find out more at andersonsales.com.
Welcome back to Glide Hot Sports. Joey Hamilton here. I'm here at Mustang Stadium. I'm here with head coach Mike Jackson of the DeSales Colts in his third year. Coach, big win last week, going for 2 in a row. Tell me here at DeSales, what's it going to take to win for that tonight?
Well, we're playing against an explosive team that knows how to push the ball down the field. Extremely good on the deep ball. Which is troublesome, as a coach. And we've got two of our main kids out, one for the season, one for the next 3 or 4 weeks, who are back-end guys, who are guys that stop that kind of thing. So it puts a lot of pressure on some really, really young defensive backs to be able to stop that. That's not all they do, but that's the thing that scares you the most.
So speaking of that, you talked about who are going to be your leaders tonight then, offensively and defensively?
Well, Davon Martin, number one, is the guy everybody talks about when they play us, and he's special. He's got some wiggle, and he's as good as just about anybody I've coached. I've had a couple go in the league at his position, and Davon's right there at this level of his development. He's got some things that come natural to him that don't have to be coached, and he's a special kid. He's become a leader for us, and then our quarterback, he's a junior, and he's only had one real actual varsity game under his belt, but he was 12 of 14, 3 touchdowns, just slipped right in for the guy Peyton Moulter, who was here last year and set records. So we feel like those guys lead us, mainly on offense, and then on defense it really comes down to, it's really just a team-oriented approach, and our defensive lines is really doing a good job of controlling the line of scrimmage in our scrimmages in our first game.
Okay, so what opportunities, and you say a couple of guys are, what opportunities do you see for the DeSales Colts this season?
A lot of opportunities for young guys to jump in and get experience. We're going to get one of those injured guys back, but in the meantime, there's kids having to play that we would normally have just played on Mondays in JV games, and they're having to play in varsity against teams like this. They're going to get better and better. They're going to learn by messing up, but they're going to get better.
Sounds great, Coach. That sounds like an excellent game plan for the night. Then, what ground game? Are you in the air? What do you look to do tonight?
Well, we're balanced. We shoot for balance, and it's not. We don't go into a game saying we need to throw 80% of the time. We need to run. Whatever. It's we take what the defense gives us, and you'll notice the way we call plays. We don't huddle. I'm scouting. I'm seeing what the defense has given us, and usually our quarterback is pretty well adept at being able to do what we communicate to him, and he knows the second level checks and those kinds of things that when we see something that's there, we take advantage of it, and that's how we do it.
As always, Coach, I always admire the job you do. I just want to tell you good luck tonight, and you've done a heck of a job at DeSales. And this is Joey Hamilton signing off here with Coach Mike Jackson of the DeSales Colts.
Thank you, Joey. It's great seeing you again.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
Proud supporters of Oldham County High School's athletics. Robin Lawson and Financial Solutions Incorporated have been recognized over a dozen times as Oldham County's best financial planner. Robin and his team provide individuals and small businesses the tools needed to achieve their financial goals, because they care not just about the result, but also the process. Visit their office in LaGrange at 309 West Jefferson Street, or learn more online at oldhamfinancial.com. Financial Solutions Incorporated. Clarity for your financial future.
From tools and equipment to tips on finishing your project, see the helpful folks at Crestwood Hardware, your locally owned Ace Hardware store. Built on more than a century of service, Crestwood Hardware offers Oldham County's best and most convenient selection of products for your home, farm, or garden. Visit Crestwood Hardware at 6536 West Highway 22, phone 502-241-8491. And for rewards when you shop, download the Ace Hardware app.
Are you a parent battling with raising your child in today's fallen world? You're not alone. The Operation Parent Handbook is your beacon of hope with info and guidance on social media, vaping, anxiety, and more. It's a resource that equips you with the guidance and conversation starters you need in your parenting journey. Use discount code KIDS at checkout to get 10% off any handbook. Visit operationparent.org to reclaim your confidence as a parent. Operation Parent, you've got this.
When you need protection and peace of mind with superior service, contact Jay Hall at Insurance Associates in LaGrange. Choose from their range of policies that cover what you value most, including dozens of top-name insurance companies like Westfield. For more information and a free no-obligation quote, call 502-222-9558. Insurance Associates at 204 West Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Insurance for all areas of your life. Time matters, and when you need a fast and easy car wash, try Clementine's. Family owned and open 24 hours a day. Clementine's is a touchless wash that can make your car look as good as new in as little as 3 minutes. Visit them at Kroger Fuel Center at 2010 Highway 53 in LaGrange. Clementine's, a proud supporter of high school athletics and juiced by Thomas Car Wash.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Joe Cox and Joey Hamilton back here at North Oldham. DeSales and North Oldham coming up. Before we get any closer to kickoff, now only about 17 minutes away. Tonight's keys to the game are presented by Clementine's Car Wash, located in the Kroger Fuel Center in LaGrange, and juiced Clementine's Car Wash.
Well,
always appreciate them. Keys to the game. What's on your mind for DeSales, Joey?
I've just been thinking about one thing and one thing only for the DeSales Colts. And if we're going to talk about it, let's get the ball to their main man. That's Devon Martin. He's their go-to guy. He had 3 TDs last week. He had 2 receptions, 1 punt return. Just get him the ball. Get him the ball. Good things are going to happen tonight. Second of all, they need to keep their defense off the field. Keep their defense off the field. Get some 3 and outs there, and then last of all, win the turnover battle. That's in every game for any team. They had 1 turnover last week, and they also gave 1 away. But if they can win the turnover battle tonight against that North Oldham team, they've got a strong case to win tonight.
Yeah, 2 pretty evenly matched teams. What's on your mind as far as keys for the Mustangs of North Oldham?
North Oldham, they've got some guys that are headed to D1 colleges.
That's right.
Got some linemen, and so they need to control the line of scrimmage. They control the line of scrimmage, and they can control this game. Also, the growing of Colin Daniels, the junior quarterback. He's a up and comer, and he had a real successful week last week. And so his maturation, as long as he continues to grow, they have a strong chance to win. And then, of course, what they've had around here for the last, I say 5 years, a strong defense, and they continue to force turnovers. They forced 4 last week. They had 2 interceptions, 2 fumble recoveries. So they do that, and it's going to be a long night for the Colts of DeSales.
Absolutely so. This broadcast is authorized by North Oldham High School with production rights owned by Glycod Media. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation for all student-athletes, coaches, and game personnel. Thank you for listening in tonight. We're going to take another break, and when we come back, some thoughts from the head man of the North Oldham Mustangs, Coach Brock Roberts. On the other side of this break, stay tuned to Glycod.
Time matters, and when you need a fast and easy car wash, try Clementine's. Family owned and open 24 hours a day. Clementine's is a touchless wash that can make your car look as good as new in as little as 3 minutes. Visit them at Kroger Fuel Center at 2010 Highway 53 in LaGrange. Clementine's, a proud supporter of high school athletics and juiced by Thomas Car Wash.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in, like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right, Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
Looking to ease the stress of running a business? Then count on the accountants at Kelly King & Company. They offer a wide array of services, including taxes, payroll, and bookkeeping, while providing deep analysis and strategic guidance to help you make sound, smart business decisions. Contact Troy in Crestwood at 502-241-5656 or visit them online at kingcpa.net. Kelly King & Company, proudly serving and supporting Oldham County for generations and a dedicated partner to small business.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod. Trying to be a responsible citizen and the best recycler you can be, but you just aren't sure what goes where? Google Oldham County Waste Wizard and check out the Wizard search engine. Just type in the name of your mystery item and see what pops up. It will tell you whether it goes in the trash, recycle bin, or donations. It tells you how to discard troublesome items like paint and televisions. Can you believe it even tells you how to get rid of a boat? Oldham County Waste Wizard, do you believe in magic?
This message funded by Oldham County Solid Waste Management.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Joe Cox catching up with Brock Roberts ahead of North Oldham's matchup with DeSales tonight. Coach, 1-0, a big win last week, a big game this week. What does it mean? Last year you were able to do this. It was the first time it happened in a while. But what does it mean to your program if you can pick up another win and get a 2-0 start for the second year in a row?
I think it would be huge for our program, especially just kind of looking at the next two opponents after this week. It's very important for us to kind of be 2-0 heading into to Taste Creek and South Oldham, with some momentum. I think our kids have prepared for this, and I think that it kind of raises the bar and raises the expectations if we can, start 2-0 2 years in a row.
Yeah. I want to ask you about your new quarterback, Colin Daniels. Got the call last week, 188 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Seems like he fared pretty well. How do you assess him, and what are you looking for from Colin tonight?
Colin's just a great game manager. He's very smart. He's one of the smartest football players that I've ever had the privilege of coaching. So he does a great job of just making sure everyone's in the right position, taking the check down when need be. And he's still fairly young. Last week was his first varsity start. He was a backup at Christian Academy last year. So last week was his first varsity start. So we knew that there was going to be some bumps in the road a little bit for him, just kind of learning and catching up to the game speed. But I thought he did well for his first game out there under center. I think that he's starting to get a lot more familiar with the offense and his teammates and the blocking scheme and things like that. And I look for him to have a big week tonight, or a big game tonight.
Yeah, I wanted to ask as well about Luke Tompkins, a guy who injury took down pretty early last year, but he had a huge game at receiver, and everybody knows what Gray Schmiddle can do. What does it mean to be able to have two guys out there who can make plays?
It makes play calling a little bit easier. For me, I feel comfortable calling, opening up our entire playbook, just because we have two great receivers that we try to get the ball to. So my job is just to try to get those guys in positions and find matchups against the defense where they can kind of excel and call plays to just get the ball in those guys' hands. Luke actually was going to be one of our better receivers last year as well, but he had a broken collarbone injury. Then he comes back and ends up breaking his other collarbone. So he only played in 2 games for us last year. So I was very pleased to see him start his junior campaign off, on the right foot and with a big game, just to kind of help build up his confidence and get him back in the routine of playing football.
Yeah. Defensively, A.J. Paul had a big game for you guys last week. DeSales, a team that can put up some points and can execute well within their system. Who's one guy defensively who you've got to have a big game from tonight?
I would say the same guy, A.J. Paul. But if not A.J. Paul, I think Zach Mortensen. He's our Mike linebacker. It's very important for him to have a big game. He's kind of the quarterback of the defense, if you will. He's getting everyone lined up in the correct spots. He is calling out the coverages to the secondary. So he has his hands full. He's got a lot on his plate tonight. DeSales will throw a lot at us. Our defense, as far as their offensive standpoint, so we just have to be prepared for it. And Zach Mortensen has to, be quick with his calls and checks, making sure everyone's in the right position. So I think A.J. Paul needs to have a big game as far as putting pressure on the quarterback, and then Zach Mortensen has to have a big game as far as making the right reads and getting everyone in the right position.
That's Brock Roberts, head coach of the North Oldham Mustangs, ahead of tonight's matchup with DeSales, coming up here on Glycod.
From tools and equipment to tips on finishing your project, see the helpful folks at Crestwood Hardware, your locally owned Ace Hardware store. Built on more than a century of service, Crestwood Hardware offers Oldham County's best and most convenient selection of products for your home, farm, or garden. Visit Crestwood Hardware, 6536 West Highway 22, phone 502-241-8491. And for rewards when you shop, download the Ace Hardware app.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Blinds are wet, not just blinds. Blinds are wet, not just blinds.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German-American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German-American Bank, building our community together.
You cannot depend on Beth to choose the best meal to go.
Is that soup? No, thank you.
But you can always depend on her car starting because she has an Interstate battery, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville. Proud supporters of Oldham County High School's athletics. Robin Lawson and Financial Solutions Incorporated have been recognized over a dozen times as Oldham County's best financial planner. Robin and his team provide individuals and small businesses the tools needed to achieve their financial goals because they care not just about the result, but also the process. Visit their office in LaGrange at 309 West Jefferson Street or learn more online at oldhamfinancial.com. Financial Solutions Incorporated. Clarity for your financial future. When you need protection and peace of mind with superior service, contact Jay Hall at Insurance Associates in LaGrange. Choose from their range of policies that cover what you value most, including dozens of top-name insurance companies like Westfield. For more information and a free no-obligation quote, call 502-222-9558. Insurance Associates at 204 West Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Insurance for all areas of your life.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Welcome back to North Oldham. DeSales and the Mustangs of North Oldham getting ready to kick off. Tonight's starting lineup is brought to you by Dee's Consulting, a proud community supporter of high school athletics on Glycod. I actually, unfortunately, don't have lineups yet, but a few key players to watch for both teams. Joey, who stands out to you for DeSales, who you got to have an eye on tonight?
Well, there's really only one guy that stands out, but they do have other players. It is it's Mr. Martin, Devon Martin. I think as he goes, they go. But you know, the quarterback Cam Bischoff, he had an excellent week last week. He was 12 of 13, 149 yards last week. So you got good things from him. And then you've got both of the kickers. You know, they're both sophomores, and they were both 100% on their extra points.
Can't do better than that.
Yeah, so you got those guys right there, and then defensively wise, you've got Maskey, and their D tackle. He had a couple tackles, and then you have their other tackle there, Malone, number 54. He had 3 tackles himself. So, as Coach said in the pregame, he said they're more of a well-rounded group effort.
Oh yeah,
defensive team. So
absolutely. North Oldham, keep a ear out for the names Luke Tompkins and Gray Schmidl, both big play receivers. Those are the guys to keep, again, an ear out for on the offensive side of the ball. Defensively, you heard it from the coach himself, A.J. Paul, to stand out. One more break, and we will be back with football. North Oldham, DeSales, coming up on the other side of this break here on Glycod.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in. Like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut. And the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
Trying to be a responsible citizen and the best recycler you can be, but you just aren't sure what goes where? Google Oldham County Waste Wizard and check out the Wizard search engine. Just type in the name of your mystery item and see what pops up. It will tell you whether it goes in the trash, recycle bin, or donations. It tells you how to discard troublesome items like paint and televisions. Can you believe it even tells you how to get rid of a boat? Oldham County Waste Wizard, do you believe in magic?
This message funded by Oldham County Solid Waste Management.
From Glycod, it's Oldham High School's football. Tonight's game is brought to you by Oldham County Solid Waste Management, featuring the Waste Wizard search engine. Anderson's Sales and Service, a top choice for homeowners and lawn professionals. Kinzer & Kinzer, delivering clean, comfortable air. State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilly. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. German American Bank, serving our community since 1910. LaGrange Service Center. Morton's and Family Dental. Operation Parent. And Financial Solutions Incorporated. Now to the field for all the action of Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
And we're ready to get underway. North Oldham and DeSales. The Mustangs of North Oldham win the toss. They're going to take the opening kickoff. John Dietz is going to kick it away for DeSales. DeSales in white shirts and pants, red numerals, kind of a grayish-silver helmet. North Oldham is in black shirts, pants, and helmets, green numerals, so bear with us for the Mustangs. If we struggle to pick up the numbers, it's because they play on that bluish-green field here, and those green numerals, they go straight into the surface here, so it could be hard to say.
Looks like it's going to be Smittle and Luke Tompkins back there.
Okay, well, there you go. The two big play receivers to return it. It's a short kick, though. Going to be caught up around the 23. Return man out across the 30. Got a seam up the middle. Takes it to midfield, and he is taken down just across midfield. A nice opening play right there for the Mustangs of North Oldham. Going to give them some excellent field position. I believe that was Schmidl there.
That's Kingston Dukes.
Okay.
It's Kingston Dugan.
All right. He's a backup quarterback, so a man of many talents.
Nice return there. And
like to see that.
You couldn't really tell with those green jerseys. That was a 9 or 3, but we saw the 9, and that was a really good return by him. Really good return.
Levi Riordan on the tackle for DeSales, and in fact, they're going to mark it. Now we've got a penalty here, so it's going to go back. He apparently had a little extracurricular help. He's going to go back. The Mustangs will start 1st and 10 at their own 40.
He'll hold in there 10 yards. Kind of put him back a little bit, but it is still excellent field position. You start at the 40-yard line. You can't complain one bit.
The trigger man for the Mustangs of North Oldham, Colin Daniels, junior quarterback, 6'5". Shotgun formation. Daniels going to hand it off, and nothing doing that. DeSales defense crashes in, takes the ball carrier down. If nothing, no gain. Maybe a loss of a yard, Joey.
Yeah, Desmond Richard in there, along with the other host of Colts, making a nice play right there. I'll tell you who looks impressive in his look is quarterback there for North right there, Colin Daniels. I believe he's related to Allen Houston.
I did not know that.
Yeah, related to Allen Houston. I heard his nephew. But
2nd and 10 to 40. They pitch it off the right side. Looked like a trick. It is. Back pass, downfield, open, caught. It's going to go. It's going to be a touchdown, 60 yards. Luke Tompkins.
Nice play right there. You could see the whole time that Smittle was just holding the ball. Or was that Hudson Hackler?
Yeah, Hudson Hackler caught the lateral. And
he looked, and he was
up.
holding it, and you didn't know if he's going to – what's he going to do?
It looked like pass, no run, no pass.
Then he saw
Luke
Tompkins break away, and nice pass right there. So that's going to be a nice play for a touchdown. A little trickeration early. Loving it.
A nice start for the Mustangs, only 59 seconds in. So they go swinging gate, and then they're going to shift into traditional kicking formation. Hudson Hackler with a touchdown. Extra point here for North Oldham. Evan Smith, the kicker, snaps there, kicks out of there clean, and it's good. 7-0 Mustangs just underway. North Oldham strikes first here on Glycod.
Line Direct, not just Line Direct, not just blinds.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Can we get
Very quick start right there. Yeah, 7-0 right off the bat. Second play of the game. A little trickeration. Give it out off the right edge, and then the running back, Hudson Hackler, pops up, throws a 60-yard pass to Luke Tompkins. A good chunk of it in the air. Pretty good throw.
Oh, not really nice throw right there as he held on. And I think the extra yard and a half that he held the ball on brought the defense to him because I think they saw it right away. The two defensive backs were back there with him. And then hit the extra yard and a half that he held it and he tucked it. The defense flew back up toward him. And next thing you know, it's a nice 60-yard touchdown pass. That's not a bad way to start your game.
Evan Smith to kick it away for the Mustangs. They're moving left to right from the press box here at Mustang Stadium. High kick, fairly long. Going to settle in at about the 15. Return man off the middle, trying to find the corner, and he is met by some North Oldham defenders, and he doesn't get a lot of ground. Out at about the 23. Well covered there. Connor Nesmith, the returner, Connor Nesmith's on the other team. It's Devon Martin, your man to watch with the football there, but he didn't have a lot of room that time.
Yeah, they kind of switched up at the end. He and the other return man, they switched positions there. Devon got the ball and tried to find something, but that Mustang defense, special teams, I think that'll be something you'll hear about all night.
They gave him out to the 25, so pretty favorable spot. Grace Schmidl was the Mustang who ran him out of bounds. So DeSales 5, Cam Bischoff, the quarterback. He's going to begin in the shotgun formation. Well, maybe an empty back. No, he's got a back beside him. Okay. Aiden Lanham beside him. 2 receivers right, 1 left for Bischoff. Takes a snap, play fake, firing, right, complete, up near the yard marker, and I think it's going to be a first down. And there's your man again, Joey, Devon Martin, able to make a play right there.
Just catch Martin on the slant right there. You're going to have to double team, maybe even triple team him, because he's going to be the guy they're going to be looking for 80% of the plays.
First down on the gain of 12 out to the 37 for the Colts of DeSales. Again, both teams 1-0 coming in. Shotgun, hand it off inside. Gain of a couple, but the North Oldham defense closes it down pretty quick on Aiden Lanham in the middle of the line.
Nice job there, way to fill it. That's number 2 right there. It's going to be Zach Morrison right there, filling the hole right there. The linebacker, he's made a lot of plays over his career here at North Oldham.
Captain of the defense, said Coach Roberts. He's the guy who's got to have us in the right spots, and he was in the right spot.
Yeah, he's going to make a lot of plays out there tonight. Solid hit. It's 7 tackles last week.
So Bischoff's going to be in the gun again. He's got 2 receivers right, 1 left. Actually kind of a pistol look. Lanham's behind him now. He settles in a little closer to the line. 2nd and 7. They hand it. Lanham right side. He's got a crease, and he's got a first down. Just push the pile just beyond the first down markers. Nice gain almost to midfield.
Really solid job there by the Colts offensive line. DeSales just kind of pushing the North Oldham guys around, which if you look size-wise, there's only one player that's really comparable to some of the North guys, but that offensive line of the Colts are doing a good job thus far.
First down DeSales out to the 48-yard line. That one gained 8 or 9. 7-0 North Oldham, but DeSales on the march, 9:12 to go in the opening quarter.
Yeah, you'll rarely see DeSales huddle up. They'll just line up, and then coach will call it from the sideline, see what he sees, and then his quarterback will make the call.
Bischoff in that pistol look. He's got 2 receivers left this time, and 1 back to the right. Bischoff, play fake, throws, caught, and breaks free down to the 40. Nice little play there, just a little pitch and catch. Looks like Silas Jones, the man on the reception.
Silas Jones on the opposite side of Devon Martin. He should be getting a lot of action there too. And you double and triple team Martin, you look for Silas on the other side, and he breaks a tackle and picks up another DeSales first down.
Tompkins on the stop, but a gain of 13. DeSales on the march, 1st and 10 now at the Mustang 39 on their opening possession. Starting to look like an offensive slugfest.
Yeah, Silas Jones, the sophomore right there with a nice catch. Nice job there.
He was in the middle of the field pretty effectively early. DeSales, a little confusion here as they try to get everything squared away at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Coach will call it from the line almost every time.
Now they do call timeout. A little too much discombobulation. 7-0 North Oldham. DeSales on the drive here on Glycod.
You cannot depend on Oliver's parallel parking.
Hey, you got it, man!
But you can always depend on his car starting because he has an Interstate battery. Interstate batteries, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Welcome back to North Oldham, 7-0 Mustangs. DeSales on the march. DeSales could use some of those in-helmet communication devices you can use in college now, Joey.
Hey, they just implemented that, and they say they can go up until 15 seconds left on the clock. So
pretty nice.
I'm sure they'll be in high school here before you know it.
2 receivers left, 1 right. Bischoff shows a little end around. It is end around. The man out on the 35, 34 maybe, and they did a good job tracking Devon Martin on that one.
Yeah, Martin's over to the left side. You got a tight end and a receiver out there. They're trying to show strength to the left, and they show a little lead to the left, and Martin comes back around on the right. On the reverse, gains about 5 yards. Now Martin's back on the right side, so wherever he goes, that's probably where
the ball. Got to have somebody there, yeah.
Where he goes is probably where the ball's going to go.
They spot him at the 35, so call it 2nd and 6 there for the Colts of DeSales.
And Martin has to go out. Number 7 coming in. I don't know if mouthpiece or what's going on there, so make a substitution here. And
it's a hot night. There's going to be a lot of that.
Yeah, you got number 66 coming in there for Joe Childress coming in for North Oldham, stepping in on the substitution as well.
2nd and 6, 35-yard line. Bischoff in the pistol look.
This ball could go anywhere. Martin out of the game.
Bischoff hands it off up the middle, the back near the first down marker. Boy, he got popped pretty good. He is still a yard or two shy of the first down. It's a good run, but a punishing hit laid there by North Oldham.
Yeah, Chris England back there playing tailback now. He's number 26. He's back there. He's listed as a tight end and a linebacker, but they got him out there, so he's out there fullback right now. I don't know what happened to their to Aiden Lanham, so they've got him back there at tailback.
England's in there again. Yeah, 3rd and call it a long 2 here. The ball not quite up to the 31, and they got to make the 29. So 3rd and manageable, certainly.
And number 1's back in the game, too.
Might find out about that. 3rd and a long 2. DeSales, quick throw, caught. And there's number 1 with the first down across the 25, and he's out of bounds. Devon Martin, you pretty much called it, Joey. Anytime he's in the game, they're going to be looking his way.
Yeah, he comes right back in the game. They throw a little quick
Andrew Davis force him out. The sideline might be the best defender against Martin.
It looks like it thus far.
So first down to the 21 on that one. So
impressive drive, though, here by DeSales right now. Taking up some time on the clock here, driving the ball down the field. Very impressive. Thus far.
Started back at their own 25. They are down to the North Oldham 21. 6:17 to go opening quarter. 7-0 North Oldham. DeSales driving, though. First down. Play fake, and they hand it off backside. It's England on the carry, and he's able to push the pile down to about the 15, maybe even the 14-yard line. So some good power running there by Chris England.
Yeah, England, nice play. And Carlin Swaggart with the tackle there, number 15. Nice job there. But they just try to, just fake it there, fake it to number 1, and then just give it off to England. So even, when you do that, you're just going to get eyes on number 1 and get them on him, get on Devon Martin, and Swire gets about enough yards to make it a 2nd and short.
Yeah, I'd call it a 2nd and a long 3 here. Ball just across the 15. They've got to make the 11.
I think this is where DeSales could be most dangerous when they put him in the slot. Devon Martin, that way you can't really double team him there because you've got another receiver out there. So
they don't have what they want offensively, and they're going to have to burn their second timeout. 7-0, and we will keep it here. But they've done a good job here diversifying. They've showed some good looks in the run game, and they've found Martin a couple of different ways and used some other receivers.
Yeah, they've got number 4 there making a great catch, Silas Jones, but putting Martin in the slot here makes him a little more of a threat because when he's out there by himself one-on-one, you can easily double-team him. You can still double-team him in the slot, but you still got to honor the other receiver.
Leave one of those outside guys open if you do. Yeah,
makes him a little more of a threat there. So that's a dangerous spot. Dangerous spot for North Oldham to be in when they see Devon Martin in the slot.
Martin, 5'11", 170 pounds, so he doesn't do it necessarily with size or physicality, just with speed and the ability to get open.
Yeah, and Mike Jackson's been around for a while. Coach Jackson has been around. You know, he still has that young guy look, but he's been around. He's been around 23 years, so he knows a thing or two. You know, came out here to Oldham County and led them to the semifinals. Did a heck of a job at Ballard. You know, and he's been at Male, he's been at Trinity, so he's been around winners, so he knows a little something about what he's doing.
2nd and 4 just inside the 15. 5:28 to go first quarter. DeSales on the march. That's a broken play, and the quarterback gets buried that time. Nicely played by North, but that started with a broken play right there by DeSales. He faked the handoff, and there was nobody there to fake it to.
Look at Redorden. Redorden went to the right, and quarterback went left.
Carlin Schweigert went to the backfield and said, hello.
And that's going to be a pivotal play here on this series. That may give North a real shot here. Let's see. Put them in a good spot here, and you've got number 1 over there. He's being double teamed and single coverage back here on the other side with 2 receivers.
So 3rd and 8 now at the 19. 7-0 North Oldham trying to get a stand here against DeSales. Bischoff to throw. Got time. Throwing toward Martin. Did he manage to catch that? It's flag in anyway. Yes. I think he caught it anyhow. It's going to be a first down probably either way. I don't know how he managed to get that. I think he may have caught it on his posterior.
Well, he was falling back. It was kind of one of those throwback balls where you just throw it out front, and he has to look forward, and as soon as he turns, he looks, the ball's right there on him, and the defender was right there as pushing him, so I don't know which way they're going to call that, though, because both had their hands on each other.
Yeah, it's going to go against North Oldham, and they will decline it because he caught the ball first down, so heck of a play right there. And that's Devon Martin showing a little bit of everything right here.
Oh, yeah, and that's a great throw right there because you throw it before he gets to the second-level defender. So one-on-one, he's going to win those battles 9 out of 10 times, maybe 10 out of 10.
So 1st and goal. They're down at about the 4-yard line here. Handed off backside, and not much there. Didn't quite crack into the end zone with that one. Is that England again on the carry? Not real sure.
It's Redorden?
Riordan. Yeah.
Riordan. Okay, Riordan. Levi Riordan with the carry. That's his second time in the ball game, right? The second play right there. Well, actually, 3rd play, but first time he went to the right, quarterback went to the left, and last play they throw it to.
It works a little better when you give it to him, right?
Throw it to Martin, and then there was a little confusion on that play too, as well. So
it actually was a short gain. I said the 4; they were at about the 9, so it's 2nd and goal at the 6 now.
Quarterback rolled to the right, and you could tell that Riordan kind of, I don't know if it's a misstep by him or the quarterback. It looked very unorthodox.
Right. I think that's safe to say. Riordan the setback now. They've had several players in there. Bischoff the quarterback. It looked like a flinch up front. Yes, it is. Well, it's delay of game, actually. They let the play clock run down. They've already burned 2 timeouts, and they didn't burn one there, and so it'll set the Colts of DeSales back 5 yards.
Yeah, you can tell the last couple plays on this drive, other than the catch by Martin and the run there by Riordan, they've had a couple penalties or a couple things just push them back, and North Oldham defense right here bending but not breaking thus far.
You're just saying, if you can beat me 5 yards at a time, do it, but you might make a mistake first.
Right. And so that's what it looks like right now, the bend but don't break. And, you know, that North defense has been good for the last couple of years. So they produced 4 turnovers last week, so we're seeing what they got here. You got my man Devon Martin double covered over here down to your bottom of your screen.
2nd and goal at the 11. Play fake, pressure coming, throws, incomplete.
Good
Tried
coverage.
to hit a short one, and, picked up pretty well that time.
It's great coverage there by Jack
Ogle was
Sims.
the target, but, there was plenty of coverage. If he'd caught it, it wasn't going to go very far.
Yeah, throwing out to Kingston Merritt right there, and Jack Sims with great coverage right there. They doubled up Martin right there as he tried to come across the middle. He brought about 3 of them with him and thought that they could get Merritt open, but Sims on excellent coverage right there.
3:37 to go opening quarter. This drive for DeSales started their own 25, but moment of decision here, 3rd and goal at the 11. It's 7-0 North Oldham. It only took them 59 seconds. So this drive has eaten up most of the quarter. Will it produce points? Bischoff in that pistol look. Sets to throw. Fires right. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Martin ran that slant to perfection.
You've got to play him on the inside. The DB was on the outside. The safety's back 8 yards. It was an easy pitch and catch right there. Martin just goes right inside, and there's nobody there. There's nobody there to defend him, and it's an easy pitch and catch. It's like playing 7-on-7 on air.
So DeSales going to kick it. Dietz is the kicker out for this extra point.
The coach is going to have to make a decision on that. You're going to have to play him on the inside technique, especially down the goal line.
Snaps clean, kick is away, and it's good. 7-7. Each team with a possession, each team with a touchdown. We'll be back here on Glycod.
Lines are wet, not just blinds. Lines are wet, not just blinds.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Yards out of bounds. I mean,
put him on the goal line. You're at the 11. Yeah, put him at the 2-yard line.
Right.
Anything that comes across.
Yeah.
TD pass from.
And we're back 7-7 now. 3:32 to go, opening quarter. So a contrasting pair of drives. Only took 2 plays for North to pop a 60-yard touchdown. I don't have a number of plays for DeSales, but that 75-yard drive ate up 7 minutes and 29 seconds of the first quarter.
And that's what is going to get DeSales over if they can continue to have these long drives and keep that defense on the field for North.
Mike Kurtzinger to kick off. A low line drive kick, hits at the 20, goes down to about the 15. Here comes the return. North trying to get a seam. Trying to get that right edge across the 30, across the 40, across the 50, across the other 40, down to the 30. Still driving, can't quite break it, but set up his team with great field position, did Gray Schmidl.
Schmidl, the senior, he's been around. He knows what's going on. He's been through the battle. He's been through the wars. He's been with Brock Roberts since he's been here. Great return. That's all you can say. He's a senior. He knows what to expect. Great return there. Great blocking, great return.
55-yard effort right there. Ogle on the stop for DeSales, but you have 1st and 10 Mustangs at the Colts' 30-yard line.
Yeah, Schmidl, he had 3 catches last week for 42 yards. He had an interception last week. Schmidl, he's been around.
Shotgun, they hand it off inside. Pickup of about 3.
As you look at the size of that lineup there for North Oldham, they just tower over the Colts line right there. So it looks like they have the advantage there. Now, I can't actually say that. They could be smaller, quicker guys at DeSales, but right now, if you look at the size matchup, 3 yards, 3 yards, 3 yards, that's going to be a first down if you do it 4 times.
That was Mortensen on the carry for the pickup of 3. 2nd and 7 at the 27. Daniels rolls right, sets, throws, caught down at the 15, and his target steps out of bounds right there. I believe it was Luke Tompkins on the catch.
Nice little run down, stop, quarterback rolls right, nobody's on him, just easy pitch and catch, hits Tompkins right there. Tompkins steps out of bounds, gets the first down.
Yeah, 12 yards just like that.
Yeah, moving straight down the field.
First down at the 15. 7-7. Both teams have had it once and scored once, but now North Oldham looks to go ahead on their second possession.
You see North, they're not huddling up either. They're just kind of calling from the side and a little pro set.
Daniels has got it back on each side.
A little cross there.
Hands it off. 10, 5. Did he cut the corner? I think he did. Waiting for a signal, touchdown.
Yeah, a little cross back action there. You got a little pro set, 2 backs. First back goes left, second back comes back through, goes right, and Luke Tompkins takes it into the house. That's a nice run right there. Good job by the North Oldham offensive line. Good job by the back.
Good start for Tompkins. He's got a receiving touchdown and now a rushing touchdown. That one 15 yards. And it's been 2 quick drives. The first one took 59 seconds. That one took 62 seconds. Smith to kick the extra point. I mean, they line up in a go-for-it formation, but here they shift.
You got to do that every time, keep that defense honest. They mess up and miss a place there. You just hike the ball and you go get that 2 points.
Evan Smith waits for it. There it is. Kicks it out of there. It's certainly long enough, and it is true. 14-7, North Oldham grabs the lead back. 2:30 to go, still in the opening quarter. We'll be back here on Glycod.
You cannot depend on Oliver's parallel parking.
Hey, you got it, man!
But you can always depend on his car starting because he has an Interstate battery. Interstate batteries, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
North Oldham Mustangs jump on top, 14-7. Touchdown so far.
That was impressive. That just kind of Smiddle on the return. They say, Tompkins on the touchdown.
Yeah.
Smiddle on the catch. Luke Tompkins on the catch.
Touchdown 2 ways. It's early. Maybe you can throw one, too. You never know.
That would be the trifecta there.
Smith boots it back to about the 7-yard line. Return mount out across the 10, the 15, the 20. He's got a seam up to 30, the 40, and he's going to be dragged down there. But a nice return on that one.
Yeah, Brandon Malone, they kicked totally away from Devon Martin right there. They kicked it almost outside the numbers, and they said,
don't kick it to me either, buddy.
Yeah, they said only Malone's going to get it or it's going to go out of bounds, one or the other. And so Malone gets it, but he does a nice job, really nice return up the left sideline there. Gets it out past the 40, I believe, or right at the 40. Yeah. So, great
33 yards.
Position.
Great
field
work.
Position.
We've had some good kick returns already tonight. Maybe those special teams guys a little bit lead-limbed so far.
Well, the heat, especially in the pregame, some of those guys may be worn out already.
Yeah. 1st and 10 for the Colts. They go from their own 40. Cam Bischoff, junior quarterback, 5'11". He's in the shotgun. 2 receivers each way. Fires right and incomplete, and that's a dangerous throw. That's one. His receiver bailed him out by kind of shielding him a little bit because that throw was to the inside where the North Oldham defender
Andrew
was
Davis
all
right
over
there.
it.
Good coverage right there. Andrew kind of just waited for him, and then as soon as he went inside, he broke on the ball as soon as Martin broke on the ball. Yep. And it was a great job right there. You can see him playing just shading Martin just a little bit inside right now. Good job by Andrew Davis.
2nd and 10 at the 40, showing blitz. And then whistles blow. Did we have a flinch up front? We did. Somebody saw that delayed blitz from Zach Mortensen and flinched a little bit. It's going to cost the Colts 5 yards.
This may not be the worst thing for the Colts as long as they continue to move the ball. They probably want to play the ground control or the ball control game here. Run it a little bit, pass a little bit, hold on to the ball. Don't want to score as quick as North Oldham.
Take it how you get it is what I say. 2nd and 15, back at their own 35. Bischoff looked like a flinch.
Look at that wideout out there. The wideout up top, number 5, looks like Kingston Merritt. Looks like he jumped out there a little bit, and that's just a big no-no as a coach. You wide out, you're the farthest from the ball. You should be the last man moving. And it looked like Merritt moved right there, and we're going to move back another 5 more. Yeah.
These are the kind of things, you say you want to play a safe, slow, ball control kind of game, but that's predicated on not making mistakes.
Yeah, 2nd and 20s,
it's getting a little dicier, isn't it?
Not much of the playbook for 2nd and 20.
I think Mr. Martin's probably got a few in there. Let's see.
Yeah. Playbook has go to Martin.
2nd and 20 at the 30. Bischoff rolls right, looks back left. It's Martin who's got it, and is he hemmed in? Yes, he is. Good discipline there by the North Oldham defense. Had the initial hit. He squirmed out of that one, but they were swarming the football by then and able to take him down for a short loss.
Yeah, Colton Glasscock with an excellent play right there. Just coming in, wrapping up right there. It looks like Devon Martin's going to break away from 2 guys. I'm sorry, and Sam, is it Volcolone?
Vola would be my guess, but I'm guessing. So we'll learn together. But
Sam Volo.
Sam's an excellent cover guy.
Yes.
We'll say that for him.
Yeah, he's a cornerback, 5'10". He's a senior. That's a great play there by Sam.
3rd down and 21 after a loss of a yard. Minute and a half to go. First quarter, Bischoff to throw. Fires. Martin's got it, but he is well shy of the sticks. North Oldham will let him have that catch at about 6 or 7 yards all day long.
Yes, middle right there. What a nice play right there. Looked like number 8, Andrew Davis, kind of let him inside a little bit, but as soon as he let him inside, you saw number 16, Smittle, coming up, wrapping up, and said, "You can catch that, but we're not gonna let you gain any yards in that." So it's going to be a long 4th down here.
Punting situation, certainly 4th and 13 at the 37.
I see Smittle back there for sure.
Tompkins as well.
2 veterans back there. Sun's right in their eyes, though.
DeSales.
You may let this bounce.
It's a snap clean. Dietz almost blocked. It's a short kick, and it's going to take a sideways bounce. I think actually a bit of a North Oldham bounce. It's going to be down near midfield, so it'll be excellent field position for the Mustangs. Just about got to that one, too.
Yeah, really close job. Number 25 there getting in really close. That's Grayson Vance getting close to that ball. I think he distracted the punter just a little bit. He punts it short legs it, and next thing you know, excellent field position for North Oldham.
Only a 15-yard net, and the Mustangs will start on their own 48. 37 seconds left here in this first quarter of play. 14-7 North Oldham already.
It looks like both coaches are in the no-huddle mode there. They're just kind of call it. Line knows what they need to do. And receivers just kind of tell them, you go here, go there, line up.
Colin Daniels. Shift around a bit, but he is in the gun. It's an empty backfield for him. Trips right. Daniels sets his feet, fires over the middle, behind his target, incomplete. One hop that one in there.
One hop that in. There's Smittle right there, and it looks like the quarterback has a little unorthodox throw. It looks like he pulls it back and then kind of throws it short-armed a little bit, but just looks a little unorthodox.
Comes up
as long as he gets it done, though.
That's right.
I always say that about some certain guys' jump shot. I say, you put your arm over here and you look like you're shooting a little funny, but I say it always goes in. Don't change it, Coach.
You get some of that in football. Bernie Kosar was kind of a sidearm guy. Phil Sims had a little bit of an odd motion if you go back.
Guys have an odd motion, but as long as he gets there. So
that's the thing. 2nd and 10 at the 48. Late first quarter. Hand it off, reluctantly hand it off. It goes into the middle of the line. It was like Colin Daniels wasn't real sure if he wanted to hand it off. He kind of rode that RPO a little bit long before he let go of it.
A little long there. Didn't know what he wanted to do, but Greg Jefferson comes in. A big defensive tackle comes in and makes the play, shuts it down. So excellent job there by DeSales right now.
It was Mortensen on the carry, and that one's going to end the first quarter. It was a gain of 3 just across midfield, and we'll pick up after the first quarter, a first quarter that sees the North Oldham Mustangs with a 14-7 lead on the DeSales Colts. We'll be back with quarter number 2 here on Glycod.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
Trying to be a responsible citizen and the best recycler you can be, but you just aren't sure what goes where? Google Oldham County Waste Wizard and check out the Wizard search engine. Just type in the name of your mystery item and see what pops up. It will tell you whether it goes in the trash, recycle bin, or donations. It tells you how to discard troublesome items like paint and televisions. Can you believe it even tells you how to get rid of a boat? Oldham County Waste Wizard, do you believe in magic?
This message funded by Oldham County Solid Waste Management.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
North Oldham a 14-7 advantage after a quarter, but they open the second quarter 3rd and 7, Joey.
Well, North Oldham looking to move the ball here, I guess, a lot slower than they have moved it.
It might be the first 3rd down they've had. I think it is.
Yeah, they were just kind of moving the ball the first few times they had it. And now they're actually at a 3rd down and long here. So this is unfamiliar territory, this game for North Oldham. Now DeSales facing the sun.
See if that helps the receivers of the Mustangs any. They've got 2 each way here on 3rd and 7. Colin Daniels to throw it. He's got time, sets, fires, and complete off the receiver's hands. Would have been a first down. Just couldn't quite come up with it.
Got to come up with that catch right there.
A pretty well-thrown ball.
Yeah, Daniels throws it right there. Receiver gets to the sticks, just kind of drops the ball.
Yeah, Jacoby McRoberts. He was going down and trying to catch it and hit the ground all at once, and he just couldn't quite complete it.
Yeah, those are plays that are just kind of heartbreaking as a coach. You're kind of like, hey, it hit you in the hands. What more can I do? Catch the ball.
Apparent punting situation, 4th and 7 at midfield. Martin back to return for DeSales. I believe it's Dugan punting. Trouble again with these green numerals on this green turf. Blue-green. Sometimes hard to pick up. Snaps there. Punter puts a toe into it. It's a driving kick that hits at the 15, rolls inside the 10, rolls very well for North Oldham, out of bounds inside the 10, and that was a nice job by the punter backing him up.
That's a great job right there by McRoberts.
Yeah, it's not Dugan, it's McRoberts, yeah.
Jacoby McRoberts with a nice kick away from Martin right there and kicks it out of bounds because Martin gets that. He's always a threat, so that's a great job. Good job by the North Oldham special teams there to keep it away from Mr. Martin.
43-yard boot, and he kicks it out of bounds, so no return from the 6.
A dangerous place right here for DeSales here. Can't have any turnovers back here and really don't want any penalties.
Well, in these shotgun formations, you always run the risk, whether a bad snap or somebody losing their footing. I guess I'm an old-timer on this, Joey, but down around both goal lines is when I'm really missing a quarterback come under center.
That's a new age thing, shotgun no matter what,
They're in it here. Bischoff, the quarterback. 2 receivers left, 1 right. 1st and 10, his own 6. Flips it out. Short pass is caught. I think that one's going to go for a loss.
That's a nice defensive play right there. Really good job by North Oldham. That's Jacoby McRoberts right there.
He's been everywhere the last couple of plays.
Roberts just raises up and makes a nice play. And like I said, you're in a shotgun formation. You throw it out laterally, and the defense, they just make the play right there. There's it's one of those things. Like I said, I think it's the trend of now. But when you're at the goal line and you go back 4 yards to gain 1,
that's it. Silas Jones ends up -2 on that one. So 2nd and 12, their own 4. 11-11 to go first half. 14-7 North Oldham the lead. DeSales the ball, but deep in their own end.
Dangerous place for DeSales.
Bischoff's got it. Looks right. Throws right. He's got a man out there. It's incomplete, and he's going to get flagged for that, but I don't know how much you can do as a defender.
Well, Andrew Davis just never looked back. He just
that's the thing. That'll always be the issue.
The receiver's looking back, and Davis doesn't look back, and he just runs him over, and so it's got to be obvious pass interference.
Silas Jones was the target up around the 20-yard line. Flag came in pretty quickly. No real hesitation. It'll be a first down for the Colts.
That's going to be a excellent play for the Colts.
Yeah.
Take it anyway. Like I said, take it how you can get
Exactly. Get out of the shade of their own goal line with that one. 15 yards, moves it out to the 19. First down there.
Yeah, it's just a really tough play right there. I watched a couple plays like that in college football last night where defensive back safety just never look back for the ball.
Yeah.
When you don't look back for the ball, they're going to throw the flag every time.
That's what they're going to look for, yeah. It's a lot to ask of a guy in coverage, but it is the ask.
Yeah, in this day of pass, it's a skilled position.
First and 10 at the 19 after the penalty. Bischoff. Play fake, throws down the right side, and it is caught by Martin out at the 45, and he breaks the 40. One man, 30. He is shoved out of bounds around the 20. I didn't think he had anybody there to throw it to, and Martin kind of materialized under the football.
Yeah, just kind of fakes it to his left, rolls back right, and just heaves it up there. As he heaves it up there, he knew who he was going to.
He knew.
He's throwing to Martin, and Martin says, I'm the guy. I'm going to catch it. And McRoberts couldn't stay with him. McRoberts fell down. Martin makes the catch and then puts a little yak on that, little yards after catch, and takes it down. I think they're inside the 20, aren't they?
Right at the 20. Looks like be about a 51-yard gain. Tompkins able to eventually shove him out, but a first down and a big play for the Colts.
Huge play for the Colts right there.
Oh, we got a flag here.
And it's
all the way backfield. Oh, we're going to get a
did he step out of bounds? I guess he must have stepped out of bounds.
Okay.
But it's lovely. It's lovely to have Devon Martin back there as a security blanket.
Back to the 35 with this one.
You know, you roll back and you get a little pressure and you just throw it up there and you know your guy's going to make the play for you.
Apparently had some extracurriculars after that one that led to the ball back to the 35. 1st and 10 at the 35 now. Instead of picking up 51, that changes it to 36. Still a first down for the Colts at DeSales. Got a flinch up front somewhere.
And who do you call that on? Do you call it on the defense that runs to the offensive player that makes a move?
I don't think so. I think it's going to go on the offense. Yep, they're backing it up. That's it. North is showing blitz, and it's throwing the DeSales lineman off, and that's a couple times that's happened.
They're looking for it, and they raise up because the guy comes with the but if it's on 2, it's on 2. So he says down, set, hut 1.
Yeah.
It isn't on hut 2 or it is on 2, so you don't move. But when a guy's flying at you, it's sometimes kind of hard
to self-protect, yeah. 1st and 15 back to the North 40 at this point. 14-7, North Oldham ahead of DeSales, but DeSales with the ball. 10:45 to go, quarter 2. Bischoff drops. Sets, fires over the middle. Martin goes up and makes a nice grab down about the 26-yard line.
That's a huge play right there. Quarterback throws it in there. Martin on the slant, just catches in between 2 players, leaves his feet, gives his body up. Just what a great play right there. McRoberts having a little trouble right there. I think he's letting him inside, but what can I say? Martin is
he's going to get inside.
he's as advertised right now. Yeah. He's making every play.
14-yard grab there makes it 2nd and 1 at the 26. DeSales driving toward a potential tying score. 10:30 to go, first half of play. Bischoff hands it off, short yardage, but that'll move the sticks for a first down. Pickup of 2.
And that's all you need to do, just kind of 2nd and short. Hey, give it to our running back. Let the line just push a little bit. Let's get our 2 yards and get our first down right there.
I think that was Riordan in there. Oh, no, coming up.
It's Chris England.
It is England, yeah.
Chris England in there, and they're alternating those 2 guys. And I guess
England kind of limps out, and Riordan comes in.
I guess Lanham may have gotten hurt or something, or something's going on there with Lanham because he was starting out.
Yeah, he was out there the first series and making some nice runs.
And then now you've got England in there. Then you've got Riordan in there now. So
first down at the 23. Colts have got 2 receivers right, 1 left. Bischoff to throw. Sets. Now has to pull it down. Adjusts. Rolls off left. He's going to run. He's going to get a few yards, and then he gets shoved forward down to about the 15. So
nice job by the quarterback there. He's looking for number 4 at first. He's looking for Silas Jones, and Jones does a stop and go, and then he rolls back to the other side. He's looking for Devon Martin. Martin kind of does an out, then goes to the end zone, and he says, well, I'll just take it myself. Gets about 4 or 5 yards and gets pushed up another 3.
Yeah. Fidel on the stop, but it's going to be 2nd down and call it a long yard. He's down around the 15.
It's like Riordan time or hand off to the back there. Or England, whichever one is in. Let's see.
Bischoff to throw. Getting some heat. Fires a screen.
Oh!
It's
almost.
Caught and then dropped. So,
nice play there, but there's a flag on the play, looks like. Or is that a shoe? Oh, it's a flag.
Yeah, I'm with you. It looked kind of like a shoe, yeah.
Hold.
But it's going to be a hold. Interesting. You hold to set up a screen. I think the play there is let him through, right?
That is the play. You block and release. Block about 1,001. Hold for – hold.
And
then let him go.
You just called it. There it was.
Yeah, hold and then let him go.
There was a hold that time, so –
push him back there, so instead of 2nd and 1, it's 2nd and 11 there.
That's a big shift, yeah. Could be a significant break. The pass was incomplete. It was going to be 3rd down anyway, but
gives you a little more time here, and looks like number 1 in the backfield? It looks like
I believe
Martin in the backfield now.
They've got him at tailback behind Bischoff. They hand it to him. Martin trying to shake free. Makes a couple of guys miss, but didn't get far.
He makes the first 2 miss, and the other 7 are right there waiting for him. You got 7 more right there. Then you got 2 guys on wideouts that are covering the wideouts. But like you say, he made 2 miss, and the other 7 are right there. So good job by the North defense right there.
They're down at 11 now. That holding penalty may change all the momentum here.
Yeah, and you put him in there, and that just referee's timeout. I think this is a water break here for the Heat, maybe.
Very possibly. They're due it. 14-7. North the lead. DeSales the ball. 8:27 to go in quarter number 2. Be right back here on Glycod.
Blinds Direct, not just blinds. Blinds Direct, not just blinds.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
A third down and long. We've got a young man down, but looks more like the heat getting to him than any kind of other injury, which is certainly a hazard when it's 90 degrees or so.
Yeah, when Martin goes in the backfield right there, it makes it very easy for North to defend him right there. I call it the old, for those that remember, Sean Alexander. A kid from Boone County. I call the old Sean Alexander play. Your 2 defensive backs, you're looking at the wideout, but they're not really going to throw it.
They're not in it. Yeah.
They're going to give it. They're going to give it to their man.
Yeah.
And so you tell the other 9 guys, you just try to stop him. And then that's what happened right there. You got the first 2 missed, and the other 9 right there to make the play, and it looks like big number 53 there. That's Jason Brazil, and looks like probably just need a little water there. It gets hot out here, and guys just need a little break. Some of the bigger guys need a little more water there than some of the smaller guys.
Get under the fan,
That's it.
Whatever you need to do. 3rd and 11 now.
Back to more traditional. You got Devon Martin out wide, and got your running back. Looks like Chris England back there.
England, yeah. Bischoff drops to throw. 3rd and 11. Pressure comes. Fires deep. He's got a man out there. It's incomplete, but he's going to be a flag. They're going to get called for.
Did not look much like a pass interference.
No, that one's a little shakier than the first one.
But he just went inside, and both defensive players went inside with him. Then he went out left, and he just got on top of him somehow. And they throw it up, and looked like the defensive back just turned around. Now, I didn't see him grab him. I did not see him grab him, didn't see him put his hands on him, but the referee is out there closer than I am, so he made the call, and there it is.
Devon Martin was throwing it into, or he was the target out there. It was Bischoff throwing into double coverage. Jacoby McRoberts, one of the guys out there.
Well, it's great to have a security blanket like that. You're in trouble. Hey, just throw it up there to him, and he's either going to catch it or they're going to call a penalty. Yeah. So that's a great play right there.
Half the distance on the flag, 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Looks like Martin's out of the game here.
8:16 to go, quarter number 2.
Do not see him in the game. No, it looks like Martin's out right now.
DeSales looking for an equalizer with Bischoff. Usually that would mean run time. Bischoff.
And it is.
Hands it off. Short yardage, not much there. Shut down shy of the 10. Picking his way for a yard or maybe 2. Back there, just not a whole lot there.
Not in the game, and you know what they're pretty much going to do. Great play right there by the U of L commit, number 72. Is that AJ? No, that is AJ Paul. Okay, that's not the U of L commit. I thought
Grady Anthony.
What's Grady's number? Grady's 61. Okay. Yeah. For some reason, I thought he was 72 there.
2 of those big guys who can play up front, and they're both around the ball a lot.
Those guys have been around. They've been around here at North Oldham for some time, and they've been making play after play for the last year and a half. So, expect to hear those names a lot.
2nd and 8 at the 11. Bischoff settles in, pistol look here. Turns around, play fake, throws. It's caught. Receiver down toward the goal line, but he didn't quite get there. Nice little slip play there to send your receiver on through.
Big tight end right there. Nice play right there. Nice throw, nice catch. Looks like he got upended a little bit, but play action and
And don't have that gentleman on our roster.
Yeah, we do not have his number, big number 87 there.
He looked pretty smooth.
They could be Luke Tompkins. It could be. I'm not sure. At 84, looks like about.
I was with you. Looked like 87.
But Luke is 5'9". He does not look 5'9". He does not look 5'9". No. So, no, we do not have 87. We apologize for that. But
slipped it through. Nice little pass
yeah,
play.
nice
there.
catch. It was a great catch there by the young man. He kind of play action there and throw it to him, and he gets flipped over. It's going to be a big third down play right here for DeSales.
3rd and 4, about the 6. 7 minutes to go, quarter number 2. North up 14-7, but looking a little tentative at the moment.
And they've got number 1 out here at the bottom of your screen. Look for the slant.
Bischoff looks that way, now has to look backside. Now rolls out, now throws in the middle.
Nice
and it's caught for a
catch.
touchdown. Good patience by Bischoff, able to take his time and find Kingston Merritt.
Nice job by the quarterback there. He looks right, and he's looking for Martin. Martin's double up, goes back to his left, throws back across the middle. But
I think we got a
there's
flag.
a holding.
Well, no.
Is that defensive holding?
I'm still waiting on some confirmation of what the call is.
It's holding, but I don't know if it's defensive holding or offensive holding. Waiting for the official to make the call here.
Yeah. Jeff Cooper says it's the offense. I don't know. We're still
holding on the offense.
Yeah, so wipe that one off the board. It was a heck of a play. Kingston Merritt able to work his way into the middle and catch it, but all for naught on that one.
Yeah, it's a great play by Bishop, by Cam Bishop. He just rolls right and goes back left, finds his receiver, and next thing you know, he finds him. But holding takes that away, so they'll try it again. 3rd and
13 looks like, yeah.
Yes.
Back to the 16-yard line. Well, DeSales thought they had the equalizer. The officials thought otherwise. Let's see what 3rd and 13 brings. North shows blitz. Here it comes. Can they get to Bischoff? He scrambles. He throws down near the goal line, incomplete. And that one will stand as it is. It'll be 4th down.
Great coverage out there. They're going to their main man, Martin, right there, but good coverage, good defense right there. Really, total as a team. You know, they blitz, bring pressure on the outside. He steps up inside, doesn't have time, has to move around, and has to throw it out of bounds.
I believe it's Dietz.
It looks like Dietz.
Dietz is going to prepare to kick it. They will try a field goal. Reese Davis is the holder. So it's going to be about a 33-yard kick for Dietz off the left hash. It's 14-10 North Oldham. DeSales trying to chip away at that a little bit here. Dietz from 33, snaps clean, kicks away. It's long enough, but it hits the post and goes in.
So you called it. You called it early, 14-10.
Yep, 14-10 right there. Had confidence in that one. Well, Dietz used the bar and got it in. 14-10. The North Oldham lead. 6:35 to go in quarter number 2 here on Glycod.
From tools and equipment to tips on finishing your project, see the helpful folks at Crestwood Hardware, your locally owned Ace Hardware store. Built on more than a century of service, Crestwood Hardware offers Oldham County's best and most convenient selection of products for your home, farm, or garden. Visit Crestwood Hardware at 6536 West Highway 22, phone 502-241-8491. And for rewards when you shop, download the Ace Hardware app.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
So Dietz used the whole goalpost right there, kicked it in off the side upright, hit the right upright, and bounced through. So 3.
I almost thought it hit the bottom of the bar there. It hit the right, then hit the bottom, then bounced in.
He was using a little bit of a pool cue shot right there. He's using all the walls, huh?
Take it how you get it, as you say.
14-10, DeSales kicks off. North going to grab it around the 15. Return man got a seam here, out across the 30, out across the 40. He's making midfield, hurdles a man, and he's going to be taken down at around the 45-yard line. I believe Luke Tompkins is the man with the ball.
That's
Kingston Dugan again.
Kingston Dugan. He's had 2 really nice returns right
like
there.
To use him out there. And good athlete. Transfer from Oldham County, Kingston Dugan.
Dugan, I remember that name from Oldham County, doing some Oldham County games last year. And Dugan now, he's playing quarterback. He's a senior, coming over here making plays for North. And another excellent return, so excellent field position for North. Again.
Too good of an athlete to not get out there in some way. 1st and 10 at the 45, 2 receivers each way.
It's nice when you have them like that.
For sure. Colin Daniels looks to the side. I can't pick up the number on the back, but Daniels is 6'5", and that back is nowhere close to 6'5". He gives it to the back.
He fakes
No,
it.
he faked to the back, kept it himself off the left side, and goes down to about the 40-yard line.
Fakes to Ronnie Renton right there. Renton at 5'6" next to the 6'5" guy.
Yeah, there's quite a contrast there.
Yeah, he fakes to Renton, and he keeps it himself, and gains about, 6, 7 yards? 6 yards?
Picked up about 6, call it. 2nd and 4th to 39. This time it is Renton. Renton picks his way near the first down marker. I think he's just shy. Yeah, spot him a yard short. Put him down to the 36, 3rd and 1 there.
A little ball control here. Trying to run the clock down a little bit.
Yeah, 3rd and a yard. Renton stays in on the left of the quarterback, Daniels. He's got another man right. I believe that. No, it may have been Schmidl. It's a handoff to the back. Whoever he is, he's got a first down.
Looks like Schmidl. Looks like faked it to Renton right there. Then Schmidl comes back through, a second back through, and does Schmidl get enough for the first down?
He did.
Yes,
First down.
Does.
He needed a yard. He got 2.
Nice play there.
First down at the 34, 14-10. Mustangs with the ball and the lead, looking for more. Renton stays in at running back. And now Daniels looks to the sideline. See what Coach Brock Roberts dials up. 2 receivers each way. 5:15 to go in quarter number 2. Daniels to throw. Fires, caught. Short yardage. His target tries to get away but cannot shake free down at about the 31-yard line. So
It's a nice pitch and catch, though. He kind of slot receiver just kind of stops. Quarterback just hits him right there and tries to get what he can, but it's a good job by the DeSales Colts defense. Good pursuit there to get there to gain only 2 yards.
2nd down and 8 now. Actually spot him back to the 33, so a little more conservative here, trying to maybe manage that clock a little bit.
You got Schmidl back there in the back with him now. Oh, he moves up.
Shift him off to the slot. Empty backfield, trips right, 2 left. Daniels, he's the only guy back there. He throws. It's caught down to the 25. It'll be a first down. Nice play there. Just another little pitch and catch. Jack Sims, the guy making the play.
Well, it looks like that's 17. I don't see a 17.
I thought it was
correct?
13.
Is that 13?
Ryan was with you with 17. I thought he was 13. So
it looks like 17 there, and we do not have a 17 on our roster there, but
so he's
we
a mystery
apologize.
man.
We apologize for that.
A good catch by him anyway. 1st and 10 at the 23, 3:56 to go. Daniels rolls left. He's got all kinds of time. Throws incomplete at the feet of his receiver. Would have liked to have seen him hold that ball another second because there was not a lot of pressure.
No, not a lot of pressure, but it didn't look like that play was really going anywhere. It's good coverage out there by DeSales, so looks like he did the best thing he should have done is just throw it in the ground.
Threw it short of Gray Schmidl. 2nd and 10. Ball at the 23-yard line. Mustangs already up 4. Daniels gives it backside. Got a man through. Picking his way. First down. I believe that's Mortensen on the carry. Nothing too fancy there. Just looked like everything was going right. And Mortensen kind of went back against the grain left and picked his way for a first down.
Yeah, nice job right there. Just kind of went there. Mortensen made a play, and then that's Silas Jones on defense just saving the touchdown right there.
1st and goal at the 9, 14-yard pickup. The Mustangs deep in the Colt red zone here. Empty set. Daniels, quick throw. It's caught.
Oh, great play.
Can he get to the edge?
Wow.
No, he fights back to the middle,
Fumble,
and then he lost the
fumble,
football.
He lost it. Martin got it.
And Martin
Wow.
comes out with it, trying to make an extra play and get some yardage down near the goal line, and instead it's taken away by DeSales.
That could be huge right there. That was a great catch by Schmidl right there to just catch the ball. And as he catches the ball, next thing you know, he tries to get away and fighting for yardage. And then next thing you know, ball pops in the air, and lo and behold, Devon Martin gets it. So let's mark that down. And at the 3:18 mark in the second quarter, big turnover right there by North Oldham, losing the ball there. DeSales getting the ball here.
It was a 1st and goal play. It was going to be down around the 5-yard line, and instead fought for some extra yardage. Devon Martin ends up with it. 1st and 10 DeSales at their own 9.
Of all people.
Bischoff.
Uh-oh.
Little discombobulation, and it ends in the backfield in a play for loss.
It looks like another running back back there. Somebody back there. Is that number 9? It looks like Chandler Young. Yeah, it looks like a different running back there. And he just kind of runs into the quarterback. Or maybe that's 19. Is that a Vasquez?
I couldn't even see because he was snowed under basically as soon as he got the ball. So
Daniel Taylor Vasquez.
2nd and 14 back at their own 5. Second time in this half, DeSales has been deep in its own territory. 2:38 in the half. Bischoff, quick throw, caught. That's Martin able to shake free and gain some yardage. He's still got a ways to go for a first down, but that one kind of gets you out of the shadows of your own goal line anyway.
Got a little out route right there. He catches that ball, and next thing you know, Joe Fidel just comes up and makes a play on him.
3rd down and maybe about half a dozen. Yeah, that's where they're going to spot it. 2:28 to go here in the quarter. Ball's at about the 13-yard line. Call it the 14. Big play here. Will DeSales continue, or will North Oldham get the ball with field position for a 2-minute drive? Bischoff's got 2 receivers right, 1 left.
No pressure this time, doesn't look like, for North. They're going to hold back. Oh, they bring 1 linebacker. They're going to wait.
Get some heat on him late, and Bischoff is sacked.
Good job
and a flag comes in late. That's in an area where you would think a holding penalty, in which case it'll be declined.
Yeah, North had been bringing pressure up the middle. This time the linebacker backs out and comes off the edge. I think it threw the DeSales offensive line off, and they got a little extra pressure on the quarterback.
That's a face mask.
Oh, tough call right there for North Oldham to have a face mask right there. Are they going to call that from the spot?
They're just now marking it, so I think that is how it goes. We'll have to see. The chain gang's already said first down, so I guess it will be rendered such. Boy, that's
tough play there for North after making such a great defensive call there.
You had a real good shot to get some points out of that.
Yeah, you get the ball back. Yeah, get the ball back, get points, and now you
go the other way.
You got to watch number 1 here. You know, a lot of times that happens. A play will come back.
Sudden change, yeah. First down out at the 24 after the penalty. Bischoff, minute 55, clock rolling, sets, throws. He's got a man out there. It's incomplete. No sale that time on pass interference as Riley Embry couldn't come up with the ball down around the 40.
Jack Sims didn't look like he looked for the ball, but he just kind of ran with him and threw a hand up, and I guess he didn't run into him, so no call there. You know, as long as you don't touch him, no flag.
That's the safest way to avoid it.
Yeah, no. And so big play here, 2nd down and 10 again for DeSales, trying to, under 2 minutes, trying to make a play here. And obviously huge for the North defense. They can get one of those turnovers.
Minute 48 and a half. DeSales would get it out of the locker room at halftime. Late blitz coming, picked up pretty well. Deep shot here from DeSales. Martin is out there. Is it intercepted?
There is Luke Tompkins. What a play.
Grabs it at his own 40-yard line or thereabouts. Shadowed Martin all the way, stride for stride, and came down with the football.
Yeah, actually it looked like Martin had him beat on the outside, and the quarterback threw it on the inside. Then Luke Thompson just leaned in on the inside and just beat Martin to the ball. That's a great play there by Luke Tompkins. Great play by Luke Tompkins. There you go. There's one of those defensive turnovers we talked about. North Oldham picking the ball off. So it's a 1-1 battle now. North loses one down there inside the DeSales 10, and next thing you know, Luke Tompkins comes back and gets an interception. We'll see what they do.
Complement of 3 timeouts available for the Mustangs. 1st and 10, their own 38. They're up 14-10. Little flip pass. Trying to get a man out on the edge. He's got some room. 45, 50. Stumbles down to the 46-yard line. But still, nice little play to flip it to Kingston Dugan right there.
Yeah, the OC transfer right there. Kingston Dugan, every time he touches it, he gains yards.
Yeah, and that's one of those little passes that looks great in the box score. You go, man, I threw a 16-yard dart or whatever it was. Yeah. Instead, he threw it about 16 inches. But
more than 10, and Silas Jones again on another tackle.
1st and 10, 46-yard line, minute 24. Daniels, another little flip pass down to about the 40. Trying to get the first down. They say he stays in bounds.
Doesn't get out of bounds. That's number 17 again there. We're not quite sure who that was, but it was a nice throw and catch there, and he tries to get out of bounds, but looks like coach is not calling timeout here. It's 1 minute, 4, 3,
He's got the full
2.
complement, yeah.
Yeah, he's got 3 timeouts. You figure he might have used one here.
Brandon Malone on the tackle. 2nd and 1, 37-yard line, 55 seconds. They hand it off, middle of the line, seam, 30, 25, 20, and taken down.
Zach Morrison, a nice play right there. Now, does he use his timeout here? I think he will. Is he going to use his timeout?
Clock stops at least initially while they reset the chains.
He's got 3 timeouts, 48 seconds. He's still not calling timeout here.
Looks like
but
they're going to go.
They're going to keep it moving.
Tackle, first down at the 20. And Daniels bootlegs off the outside, and he's down to about the 11.
He calls it now. Coach calls it now.
Yeah, he's halfway out onto the field. Timeout with 36 seconds. We'll take the break as well. North up 14-10, looking for more here on Glycod.
From tools and equipment to tips on finishing your project, see the helpful folks at Crestwood Hardware, your locally owned Ace Hardware store. Built on more than a century of service, Crestwood Hardware offers Oldham County's best and most convenient selection of products for your home, farm, or garden. Visit Crestwood Hardware, 6536 West Highway 22, phone 502-241-8491. And for rewards when you shop, download the Ace Hardware app.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Just when it looked like maybe North Oldham had missed a chance to take control, they get an interception out of Luke Tompkins. They've driven it down, 2nd and 1 at the 11 now, 36 seconds left.
That's a great play last time. Fake it to Zach Morrison that time, and the quarterback gains plus yardage there. Makes it almost 2nd and inches, isn't it?
Yeah, it's right up on the sticks. 2nd down, probably less than a yard.
Yeah, Morrison made a great run before, then you fake it to him now, and now you got the 2 backs in there, and they scored off this earlier when they crossed the backs, and they cross them again.
They cross them again inside the 10, inside the 5, not quite to the end zone. They say he's down at the 1.
Is he going to call the timeout, or is he going to 29 seconds, or is he going to let it run? And it looks like
they still, there's the whistle. It'll stop. And we'll keep it here. Yeah, there's the 2nd timeout. Still got 1 in your pocket.
That's right.
Well, for some reason, we got the timeout clock up there instead of the game clock. I believe it was 29 seconds, but
not quite sure what it is, but you're 1st and goal at the 1. Go with your bread and butter there. You looks like anytime they get the 2 backs in there, they cross them. They've got positive yardage out of that. So you can also go with the 1 back, and you can fake it to the back, and the quarterback can keep it. He's big enough.
Yeah.
At 6'5", he's going to carry somebody in there, it looks like. So it's just kind of pick your poison here. Looks like he's got Zach Morrison, Luke Tompkins back there right now.
Yeah, Tompkins almost took it in. He's already rushed for 1 tonight and caught 1, but came up just a yard shy.
Yeah, so it looks like they may fake Zach Morrison to the left to the right, and Tompkins.
Recognize that we don't have a game clock. Okay, the official in the back looked at the clock. Everybody's ready to go, but the timeout clock is still running. Okay, Tompkins, 29 seconds.
Tompkins take it to the left. So
1st and goal at the 1.
The other way. That's been the play for him. So they're talking it over now.
Yeah, Mortensen is on Daniels' left.
No, you take it.
Tompkins is on the right. It's Tompkins right into the line, dives into the end zone. Touchdown number 3.
It's a lead power right there. That's just, instead of crossing them that time, you just let Zach Morrison lead the way, and Tompkins follow him up and score a touchdown 1 yard out with 28 seconds to go before halftime.
That's a big one. Makes it 20-10, pending the extra point from Evan Smith. again, particularly with the Colts receiving the second half kickoff, that's a much needed score for the Mustangs, really.
Well, it kind of offsets what they did earlier, when they were going to score. And
took a little longer, but they got there. Left them less time, though, so maybe that's the benefit, Joey.
Well, you don't know. You got number one back there, so you don't know.
True. Smith's extra point, and this one I think is deflected. It did not get through. No good. 20-10 is where we're at. 28 seconds in the half, and we will step aside for a quick break here on Glycod.
Line Direct, not just blinds. Line Direct, not just blinds.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
20-10 Mustangs, only 28 seconds left in the half. Well, in the words of the great Michael Scott, I'm not superstitious, but maybe I'm a little stitious, Joey, but I noticed that under Coach Brock Roberts, when North Oldham scores 21 points, they're 7-0. That extra point would have been 21, but hold the phone. It's still 20-10.
They're not there yet, and they're 8-1 when scoring 18 points.
Well, they've crossed that threshold, but
and undefeated when scoring 21.
That's
so
it, yeah.
so hey, this hopefully, the odds are in their favor right now. The thing is, if I'm kicking it to the left. I'm not going to kick it to the right.
I'm finding wherever Mr. Martin is, which is on the right, and I'm kicking it
to the
there.
left.
Honestly, might kick a pop-up here. Let's see what they do.
Kick it squib or
Smith.
Kick it to the left.
Kicks it left. From about the 8-yard line, return man out across the 15. He goes to midfield, and he didn't break free. He goes out to about the 22 or so. There's not a ton there. I think Chandler Young possibly on the return there. It was definitely not Devon Martin.
That's Brandon Malone right there, number 3.
Okay.
Returning the ball, and nice job there by the North Oldham kick coverage team.
Yep. Shutting
it down. It almost looked as if possibly there could have been a reverse because Martin came back toward that way. Now, maybe they may be trying to set that up for later.
Yeah, could be.
Second half or something like that. But, here you got 24 seconds.
One timeout. They're on 23.
They got number 1 at the top of your screen.
You take a shot here, down 10. Maybe you take one and see what happens.
You got number 1, and it looks like he's single covered right now.
I'm going to guess they're going to roll a safety that way. Yeah, there he comes.
Yeah, there goes Luke Tompkins. He's looking that way, but I don't know why. He's coming back toward the middle. And
well, we're gonna have a timeout.
Like, no.
Yeah, we'll keep it here. North calls their last time out, and that's I think
he's like, no. You see number 1 out there? Yeah. We're going to guard him. Now, if you beat us with someone else, so be it. But we're not going to let your best guy. And I think that's the way Coach Roberts is looking at it. He's like, we're going to double him. You throw it to somebody else, that's okay. It's not okay, but it's better than letting number 1 get it. So that would seem to be the defensive outlook right now for North Oldham.
A lot of points, a lot of excitement here in the half. A couple of costly turnovers, but they kind of netted each other out.
Yeah, turnover piece there. It's been the key to the game right now has been the penalties of DeSales. DeSales penalties have kind of held them back.
Them off.
Held them back a little bit. Like I said, they've scored, but they've got a touchdown on the field goal. Then the last series, defense holds right there. Well, turnover, so. Can't really say they hold, but defense makes a great play right there. So, and they got points off that turnover. So we'll see what happens here with 23 seconds here. Right now, DeSales does not have the running back in there that could break away. And I'm not saying this young man couldn't break away, but the backs that they've had in there have not been as explosive as they would like for them to be, especially with this time. It's 23 seconds, not much.
So they've put a second receiver left over there with Martin, which is interesting. I would.
That helps out tremendously because that makes that top safety,
has to honor the other target.
Well, the other guy goes wide open, then.
Here goes Martin, slowly trotting back toward the middle. Yeah, so let's see. Maybe
that would be his most dangerous position in the slot position. That would make sense to me. Now I'm not saying what coach is going to do, but
I think that's where he's at. Yep.
That's his most dangerous position right there. It's hard. He can go anywhere from there. 2
left, Martin in the slot, 1 right. Bishop rolls left, sets his feet, looks, pulls up, throws back right. It's caught out at the 30, 35, 36.
Nice job by Silas Jones right there.
13 seconds, and I think we will have break at least while they spot the ball. Yeah, and that's what we're waiting on. Now the ball is spotted.
Oh, wait.
Well, now the ball's spotted. Okay.
Clock moving. There it goes.
There it goes. 11, 10, and now they spike it. You've got 1 timeout, and you had 13 seconds. Why did you lose 4 seconds to spike the ball?
Well, that's I would have did that. I would have spiked it first, because if you throw a long
one. If you hit one, you've still got one in your pocket.
You still got a timeout. Yeah, that's the right call.
Okay.
You don't want to hit one deep and, possibly, 8 seconds, get down there close to the 20, and then you don't have a timeout, and the clock just runs out on you.
See if it comes to fruition. Picked up 14 on the first down catch there by Jones. And now after the spike, 2nd and 10, 9 seconds.
Tompkins and Smittle back there playing 2 deep safety.
Bishop's going to chuck one. Here he comes. Probably the last play. Fires it down the right side. He's got a man out there, and it's caught as the clock goes to 0. It's dropped anyway. Clock went to 0 anyhow. Down at the 30-yard line, Kingston Merritt had a shot at it, didn't come up with it, and it takes us to intermission. North Oldham 20. DeSales 10. We'll be back to recap the first half, catch you up on scores, and get you ready for the second half here on Glycod.
Are you a parent battling with raising your child in today's fallen world? You're not alone. The Operation Parent Handbook is your beacon of hope with info and guidance on social media, vaping, anxiety, and more. It's a resource that equips you with the guidance and conversation starters you need in your parenting journey. Use discount code KIDS at checkout to get 10% off any handbook. Visit operationparent.org to reclaim your confidence as a parent. Operation Parent, you've got this.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
When you need protection and peace of mind with superior service, contact Jay Hall at Insurance Associates in LaGrange. Choose from their range of policies that cover what you value most, including dozens of top-name insurance companies like Westfield. For more information and a free no-obligation quote, call 502-222-9558. Insurance Associates at 204 West Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Insurance for all areas of your life.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville.
Time matters, and when you need a fast and easy car wash, try Clementine's. Family owned and open 24 hours a day. Clementine's is a touchless wash that can make your car look as good as new in as little as 3 minutes. Visit them at Kroger Fuel Center at 2010 Highway 53 in LaGrange. Clementine's, a proud supporter of high school athletics, and juiced by Thomas Car Wash.
Trying to be a responsible citizen and the best recycler you can be, but you just aren't sure what goes where? Google Oldham County Waste Wizard and check out the Wizard search engine. Just type in the name of your mystery item and see what pops up. It will tell you whether it goes in the trash, recycle bin, or donations. It tells you how to discard troublesome items like paint and televisions. Can you believe it even tells you how to get rid of a boat? Oldham County Waste Wizard, do you believe in magic?
This message funded by Oldham County Solid Waste Management.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Oldham County Solid Waste Management. Find out how to recycle or dispose of any item with Waste Wizard at oldhamcountyky.gov.
Halftime here at North Oldham, where it is 20-10. In terms of first half action, plenty of highlights there on both sides, but you got to feel pretty good to come out of that half up 10 as North Oldham. You gave up some things. You had a few mistakes here and there, but on the whole, I think they played probably the more disciplined half.
Yeah, Coach pretty much got what he wanted there. He did the little halfback pass, little trickeration there. And then you come back, you get a key interception there right before the half.
That was a big one. Yeah.
And you've just been moving the ball any way you've really wanted to. Other than the fumble there by Smittle, and he was trying to make a play. So, you're really not too disappointed at that at the time that it happened, because you come back and score off a turnover anyway. You get your own turnover and come back. So, no, Coach Brock Roberts is probably very pleased with the first half he's played. For
DeSales, I think the main thing you've got to see, North Oldham has mastered the big play, and DeSales has tried to do it 5 and 10 yards at a go, and at times it has worked. But, this is always the gamble in that old Jerry Claiborne style defense where you say, we'll give you 5 yards, but we're going to make you get 5 yards 15 times.
Correct.
And somewhere in there you're going to hold, or you're going to drop the snap.
Correct. The old bend but don't break. It's like, okay, there's 5. There's a big play. There's 20. Okay, come back. There's another 7. There's 12. Uh-oh, there's a penalty.
And then there's a false start, and all of a sudden.
Yeah, all of a sudden you halt it. So you've got to have like 20 perfect plays, which is almost, not a thing.
That's
not
a big
realistic.
That's
not
level.
realistic. That's not realistic. 20 perfect plays. And so Coach has just really done a good job there of just say, okay, get what you get, but we'll stop you here. And they've made key stops. The touchdown was a solid job by DeSales. Then DeSales drove it all the way down again, but then the bend but don't break defense only gives up 3.
Yeah.
So, that's a good job by them. And then next thing you know, they get an interception. So they're doing a great job. Then there just wasn't enough time before the half for them to do anything. So, like I said, Coach Roberts been in a good spot, and Coach Jackson's not terribly disappointed, but he'd like a little more if he could.
Absolutely.
But they get the ball back here. They get the ball back here. So
it's a new game in the second half. Before that, I want to point out to you got the ticker going down there. Tonight's scoreboard. It's presented by Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions. Clarity for your financial future. And we're going to step aside for another word from our sponsors. Catch you up a little bit more, get you ready for the second half, which, if it's as exciting as the first one, should be a barn burner. North 20, DeSales 10. That's where we are here on Glycod.
Trying to be a responsible citizen and the best recycler you can be, but you just aren't sure what goes where? Google Oldham County Waste Wizard and check out the Wizard search engine. Just type in the name of your mystery item and see what pops up. It will tell you whether it goes in the trash, recycle bin, or donations. It tells you how to discard troublesome items like paint and televisions. Can you believe it even tells you how to get rid of a boat? Oldham County Waste Wizard, do you believe in magic?
This message funded by Oldham County Solid Waste Management.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in. Like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut. And the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Proud supporters of Oldham County High School's athletics. Robin Lawson and Financial Solutions Incorporated have been recognized over a dozen times as Oldham County's best financial planner. Robin and his team provide individuals and small businesses the tools needed to achieve their financial goals because they care not just about the result, but also the process. Visit their office in LaGrange at 309 West Jefferson Street or learn more online at oldhamfinancial.com. Financial Solutions Incorporated. Clarity for your financial future. Looking to ease the stress of running a business? Then count on the accountants at Kelly King & Company. They offer a wide array of services, including taxes, payroll, and bookkeeping, while providing deep analysis and strategic guidance to help you make sound, smart business decisions. Contact Troy in Crestwood at 502-241-5656 or visit them online at kingcpa.net. Kelly King & Company, proudly serving and supporting Oldham County for generations and a dedicated partner to small business.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Welcome back here to North Oldham. It's 20-10. Mustangs on top of the DeSales Colts. And before we go any further, time to talk about tonight's scoring summary, which is presented by German American Bank, building our community together. German American Bank. And you alluded to it, big trick play early, second play of the game, a little trickeration, a halfback pass. Colin Daniels able to get the ball out to Hudson Hackler, who hit a 60-yard dart to Luke Tompkins, who figured prominently in this first half. He took it to the house, 60-yard play.
You could say that.
You could. Smith extra point made it 7-0. To DeSales' credit, marched it right back down the field, 75-yard drive that ate up 7 minutes and 29 seconds, ended on an 11-yard touchdown pass from their quarterback Cam Bischoff to their big play receiver Devon Martin. That went 11 yards. Again, Dietz with the extra point made it 7-7, 3:32 to go in the first. And North Oldham just said, we can't play slow. That's not us. It took them 62 seconds to break that tie. Helped by a big kick return that started them out at the 30. A 15-yard touchdown run by, there's that man again, Luke Tompkins, number 2 on the day. Smith extra point made it 14-7, 2:30 to go in the first. Kind of hit a standoff back and forth. It looked like DeSales had the equalizer. Touchdown pass that went to Kingston Merritt was called back on a holding penalty. They had to settle for a 33-yard field goal, a doink field goal from John Dietz, hit the right crossbar and then the bottom bar and bounced through. So
right upright, then bounces to the middle, then bounces over.
14-10, 6:35 to go in the half at that point. Had a little bit of a comedy of errors. Looked like North Oldham was going to get the end zone. They had a first and goal play from the 9, and Gray Schmidl trying to get some extra yards down around the 5 was stripped of the football, popped up to Devon Martin. Martin only returned it out to the 9. A couple of first downs there for the Colts, but then an interception. Who else? What didn't he do? Luke Tompkins got the interception, picked it off at his own 38. They drove it down the field, and from 1 yard out, who else? Luke Tompkins, third one of the game, second on the ground, and then one through the air. He took a 1 yard run into the end zone. Extra point was no good. 20-10. That last score came with just 28 seconds.
Trifecta, hat trick, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I mean, he's done a little bit of everything. He hasn't thrown one yet, but if he can,
we still got a second half.
That's it.
We still got a second half. And if you notice, we talked about it. We talked about Coach Roberts. You know how under him, they've been 8-1 when scoring 18 points, and they've been undefeated when scoring 21 points.
Just
so
one more gets him into that range.
Yeah, so you kind of, not to say the game's over, but that's been his it's been his bio right there. They just that's under coach. So he's done a great job in his second year.
Yeah.
Doing good things here last year in the playoffs, did well. And of course, then again, you got Coach Jackson, who 2 years ago they were, I wouldn't say they're awful, but they weren't what DeSales is used to being. Then last year he had a strong showing last year, and so now he's going for his first 2-0 start. He's going for his first 2-0 start at DeSales, and they had a big win last week against Seneca. So they've been moving the ball, and they've got a big game next week against KCD, who I think they won by default because Carroll County, I think the team or the players, they were sick. So So KCD ended up winning by default. They end up winning by forfeit this week, and then of course
that's probably something you're a lot happier about in, say, week 8 than in week 1.
Correct.
You really wanted to get out there and tackle
and
somebody.
Play somebody. Correct. And then of course we'll be back here, or I'll be back here next week to watch Tate's Creek, Lexington Tate's Creek take on North Oldham. So this big time matchup. And like I said, somebody here is going to go 2-0. Somebody here's going to go 1-1, but it's not the end. It's only the third game of the season. It's early, and you're still trying to figure yourself out. So
absolutely,
got a lot of good stuff going.
Step aside for a quick word from our sponsors and be back second half coming at you soon. At the first half has it North Oldham 20, he said, and DeSales 10. Second half upcoming here on Glycod.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
You cannot depend on Beth to choose the best meal to go.
Is that soup? No, thank you.
But you can always depend on her car starting because she has an Interstate battery. Outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
From tools and equipment to tips on finishing your project, see the helpful folks at Crestwood Hardware, your locally owned Ace Hardware store. Built on more than a century of service, Crestwood Hardware offers Oldham County's best and most convenient selection of products for your home, farm, or garden. Visit Crestwood Hardware, 6536 West Highway 22, phone 502-241-8491. And for rewards when you shop, download the Ace Hardware app.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
Time matters, and when you need a fast and easy car wash, try Clementine's. Family owned and open 24 hours a day. Clementine's is a touchless wash that can make your car look as good as new in as little as 3 minutes. Visit them at Kroger Fuel Center at 2010 Highway 53 in LaGrange. Clementine's, a proud supporter of high school athletics and juiced by Thomas Car Wash. When you need protection and peace of mind with superior service, contact Jay Hall at Insurance Associates in LaGrange. Choose from their range of policies that cover what you value most, including dozens of top-name insurance companies like Westfield. For more information and a free, no-obligation quote, call 502-222-9558. Insurance Associates at 204 West Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Insurance for all areas of your life.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
We just had a nice little light show here, Joey. They start flickering the lights off. Jeff Cooper beside me said, boy, I hope that's on purpose. Yeah, that's kind of my reaction, too.
Flashback of Saturday Night Fever for those that can remember. Or maybe a Cool in the Gang.
Is that one of those things that if you really remember it, you weren't there?
Oh, yes, it's ladies' night.
There you
and
go.
The feeling's right. That's Cool in the Gang. Or, like you said, the Saturday Night Fever, where that's a young John Travolta out there dancing.
Oh, yeah. Boy, he's had quite a career of it. You talk about a guy who's been reborn several times.
Oh, yeah. He's hit full-fledged right there. He's been the man, so he has been the man. Or I'd say has been. He still is the man.
Sure.
He is still a lot of acting left in that young man.
So the second half will begin with North Oldham booting it off to DeSales. DeSales going to move left to right from the press box vantage point. Here in the second half, they're down 20-10, but they're about to get the football and get underway. Evan Smith to kick it. And the second half's underway. Line drive kick. Going to be returned from about the 8-yard line. Return man breaks off the right side. Able to get across the 25, the 30, out to about the 35. And a nice return there. They managed to sneak Devon Martin in there to grab that one, and he picked up some yardage.
I think it's one of those plays where we're both back here, but the ball wherever the ball goes, Devon, you go get it.
Yeah.
Devon, you go get it, and I'll be your lead blocker.
There you go. Well, he took it out to the 35, first down there for the Colts of DeSales. Down 10. Looks like Vasquez is going to be the running back to open the second half.
Yeah, they've had a host of running backs back there. It looks like
both teams have substituted freely in the backfield.
Well, it's so hot out here.
That's true.
You've got to keep everyone fresh.
Bischoff in a pistol look. Vasquez behind him. He's got a receiver each way, 2 to the left actually. And he throws over the middle and nearly picked off.
Nice job there by McRoberts.
Roberts went right down with the receiver and able to keep that one from being caught and just about grabbed it himself.
Yeah. Silas Jones goes down low and McRoberts goes down low and just breaks it up. So nice defensive job there by Jacoby McRoberts.
So you've gone musical. Can I say that he got low on that one?
Let's go low, 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 low. And that's the Kroger commercial. That's the way I look at it. That's the Kroger commercial.
Sponsorship deal on that one. 2nd and 10 out at the 35. Bischoff's got 2 left, 1 right. Play fake, and he sets to throw. Gets some heat off the backside. He's able to get away from it. He's going to run. Gets a few yards before he ducks out of bounds, but it's still going to be 3rd and long.
3rd and long. There's a nice block there by Devon Martin right there to help him get to the line of scrimmage there. Luke Tompkins right there staying with him everywhere he goes.
Why not? What else can he do?
Yeah, so as Tompkins and Andrew Davis stay right there, Martin gets a nice block, and his quarterback gains 2, but to no avail.
3rd and 8, big play here.
Yeah, excellent all-around job by the North defense.
As good as North's offense has been, DeSales really could put themselves in a hole if they can't convert on this one. 2 receivers left. That is the open side for Cam Bischoff. He drops to throw. Gets some pressure. Tries to duck around, spins out. There's a flag down as he throws deep downfield. Looked like a push-off.
Got a holding there.
It's incomplete, but, yeah, I don't think all of that is going to be for naught.
Yeah, there's no flag downfield. Both guys pushing each other. So it's one of those things where the official says, you pushed him, he pushed you. You guys are going to be all right. So that was it's number 5 right there. That's
Merritt was out there to try to make a play, and they're actually going to decline it and say take the incomplete pass. Yeah,
Kingston Merritt out there trying to go for the ball and just not much out there for him. And big stop there by the North defense right there. As you see Smiddle and Tompkins going back deep. Threats.
I think I kick it at Smiddle, if anybody. No offense to Gray, who is one of the best receivers they've ever had at North Oldham. But
last year they won, but those 2 guys didn't play.
Right.
which shows you, you're thinking those 2 guys didn't play?
Exactly.
And they won?
It was 33-28, I believe.
It was. So that was the inaugural meeting there.
There's the snap. Boot is out of there. It is very high but very short. Fair catch.
Nice
Middle
job.
at the 35-yard line. Fields it right there. And that's where the Mustangs will start their first possession of the half.
Good job by Smiddle. getting the fair catch signal up and handling the ball there, protecting yardage there.
You know, that's one of those things that looks routine. Go out in your backyard and try to catch a punt sometime.
Try to catch a punt with someone in your face, and you know
even just try to catch a punt in the backyard's hard enough.
Yeah. Just try
with
to
a guy
catch
about to
balls.
light you up, really.
Even when you fair catch it, there's still always the threat. You're like,
oh yeah,
is he going to be one of these guys that just blows me
Runs
up and gets
it.
the penalty?
Yep. Sometimes.
and you do have those guys that do that. But no, it was a great punt and a great catch. So good job both ways.
First and 10, 35. Daniels gives it backside out to about the 41-42. I believe Zach Mortensen on the carry there.
Nice job there by that old line right there, giving Morton some room there to run. As you see, North, they're not huddling up. Coach is calling it right there, keeping the clock moving.
Yep. Richard on the tackle for DeSales, but a pickup of 7. 2nd and 3 out at the 42. 20-10 already. North Oldham in the lead with the ball, with the momentum. Little flip there, up the middle, across the 50, 45-40, and tripped up by the ankles. That one could have gone even further, but it's still a nice play.
It's Levi, is it? What did we say it was Riordan?
Riordan.
Yeah. Riordan with a nice play right there. Riordan just saves a touchdown possibly there. That was a nice little drag leg stop step. Good move there by Grace Smittle.
Yep. Smittle with a gain of about 17 on that one.
That's considered a pass because he kind of just flipped it
forward. That's right.
Considered a pass, so it helps out the QB.
Daniels down to the 35 with this pass, 30. Breaking free at the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. He's going to stay up. Did he get there? He did.
No. He's out at the they stop him at the 1, but what a great play. That was a heck of a run. Catches a short pass and goes inside, breaks 2 tackles, makes a guy miss, and takes it down to the – are they down to the 1?
I think so. Dugan, just a great stick-to-it play.
Makes the quarterback look good.
Yeah, that's going to look great in the box score. That was a 39-yard dart. So first and goal at the 1, a little flip, and it's a forward pass. It's caught, and it's going to be a touchdown.
And is that our guy? Is that number 3, or is that Tompkins?
I don't know. Couldn't pick it up.
It's hard to tell with the dark green jerseys, but that looks like. And here go the lights show because of the touchdown.
So if we could pick it up, we're having trouble now because we're in the dark. So
can't see, but we will see. And that is might
have been Dugan again.
Number 9.
Yeah.
No, that's our guy, Dugan. That's our transfer from the OC, Kingston Dugan, putting up points and showing he's more than just a quarterback.
He is
return guy, catching passes. He's doing it all tonight.
Extra point good for Smith, 27-10 Mustangs. Stay tuned here on Glycod.
Not just blinds. Blinds Direct, not just blinds.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
That one might have been a backbreaker for North Oldham. They take it down the field, get a short pass, just one of those little touch passes again from Colin Daniels to Kingston Dugan, 1 yard. Covered it. Dugan took it down to the 1 and then able to finish it. So 27-10 after the extra point.
Big A.J. Paul comes off the field on that kickoff. Looks like they're replacing him with someone. Give him a little break, and they're kicking it away from Martin.
A good decision out across the 15, 20, 30. Return man got ahead of steam, but then tracked down in between the 35 and the 40-yard line.
Nice job there. There looks like Brandon Malone.
Malone, yep.
Nice return there by Malone. Just kick it away from Martin, but gets some good field position, gets up past the 35. Can't be mad at that.
First and 10 at the 38. Does it change anything that they do here, being down 17?
Get it to number 1. Yeah, it doesn't change anything, but it makes it harder. It makes it harder because
Right.
you know that that's who they need to get it to, but he's more of a threat on the two receiver side than the one, so it helps out when they do have two receivers there.
Which they do this time. Embry is outside of Martin on the right side, which is the open side of the formation. Two receivers each way for the quarterback Bischoff, down 27-10. Play fake, and he's going to fire, and there's Martin. Can he shake free? Gains a couple of yards, stays in bounds, but it didn't get him much. He gained about 5 altogether.
Smiddle and company make a nice tackle there. Smiddle, Joe Fidel, those guys right there on it. Andrew Davis, all trying to keep him in check. All trying to keep him in check there.
Picked up about 5, 2nd and 5, 9:48 to go in quarter number 3.
And it looks like we have some type of timeout, possibly.
Everybody's huddling up. We'll assume that there is a break. We'll take one. 27-10, North with the lead here on Gluckgod.
Looking to ease the stress of running a business? Then count on the accountants at Kelly King & Company. They offer a wide array of services, including taxes, payroll, and bookkeeping, while providing deep analysis and strategic guidance to help you make sound, smart business decisions. Contact Troy and Crestwood at 502-241-5656 or visit them online at kingcpa.net. Kelly King & Company, proudly serving and supporting Oldham County for generations and a dedicated partner to small business.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Cramps.
Oh, we got players cramping up. Grayson Vance was the North Oldham player who had to get helped off. 2nd and 5 at the 42.
And those things are going to happen here starting this third quarter. Guys running back and forth. It's that kind of night.
Bischoff in the pistol formation. Quick throw to the right is caught by Martin out to midfield and a little bit beyond it. It's a first down to the 48-yard line.
Nice dart right there. Quarterback hits Martin right there real quick, and you got 3 defenders around him. He catches it, gets the first down. It's part of that bend but don't break defense, what North has shown. They'll give up some yardage here, give up some yardage there, but you've got to be perfect. 16, 17 times in a row.
That's it. That's the gamble.
And
here.
they've had 2 perfect plays. Let's try to keep count of those.
1st and 10 at the 48. Bischoff throws left. That's low.
Incomplete.
And incomplete. So there you go. That's how easy it is to get off schedule. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Going for Kingston Merritt right there. Incomplete pass.
Promising drive, but down 17. Yeah, you can't come up empty anymore.
And you've got to move a little quicker. There's got to be a little more urgency here. They're kind of it's almost as like they were in the first quarter. They're kind of taking the time. There's taking off at least 20 seconds off the 25-second clock each time.
2nd and 10 on the North Oldham 48. Bischoff fires out the back foot, got a man wide open, caught at the 25, and he is going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, 48 yards.
Nice play right there. Look, he did a stop and go right there. And so he kind of stops, hesitates. DB stops, hesitates, and Merritt takes right off. And next thing you know, our quarterback hits him. Cam Bischoff hits him right on stride. And that gives them just a little life, just enough right there to make it 27-16. And are they going to go for 2 here or go for 1? They're going to go for 1.
Yes.
Try to make it a 10-point game.
I believe Dietz is kicking it. There's the snap. The kick is out of there. It's certainly long enough.
Good.
It's no good. So it'll stay 27-16. 9:07 to go in quarter number 3 here on Glycod.
Direct, not just blinds. Blinds Direct, not just blinds.
You're You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
27-16, big play there. Merritt able to haul in 48-yard pass, makes it 27-16, and really gives DeSales a breath of life there, Joe.
It gives them a chance right there. You've been going to Devon Martin, and next thing you know, you look one way, and next thing you know, Merritt kind of stops, looks, defensive back stops, looks, then stop and go route, and then Bischoff hits Merritt on a wide open pass for 48 yards. Gives him some kind of life there. Onside kick here.
It is. It's loose. It's bouncing.
Oh!
And I think
North gets
to
it.
Recover it. Yeah.
North gets the ball there. North Oldham. I didn't know if DeSales was going to get that. I was like, DeSales.
Set it up pretty well.
Oh, that was a nice job there. And I thought about that as well. I said, well, they do an onside kick here, and they caught North right off guard there. Good job by Mike Jackson.
Well, honestly, the way that North has returned kicks tonight, are you any worse now than you would be if you'd kicked it deep? Probably not much.
Probably not much at all. You've been at midfield or close to it each time, they were just inches away from getting that one.
1st and 10 North at the DeSales 49 as they start the drive with Daniels. Looking to throw, slings it out. It's caught.
Bubble screen.
See if the receiver can break free. He only got 2 or 3.
Not much there.
Turned back into the middle and it got dicey in a hurry.
Oh, yeah, a lot of white shirts in there. You got number 25 in there making a play. That's Mike Singer. Sophomore right there, linebacker, making a nice play. Also number 36 there.
Riordan. We've called his name enough.
Yes.
We got a DeSales player who just went down.
I think cramp. Looks like he's holding his leg cramp, man.
Either he had a cramp or those invisible snipers snuck in because he went down like
a
European soccer player.
Those cramps are they're gonna come around here. This next probably about the next 5 minutes of the game. Guys getting cramps. It's gonna be tough on them. But that was a nice job there. So you had Coach Roberts earlier on the trickeration with the halfback pass, and then you have Coach Jackson right here on the onside kick. Roberts did come up on the positive end there. Coach Jackson did not, but it's not because of what he tried.
The design was sound.
Yeah, it was sound. And,
got a pretty good bounce.
And the
on
ball
the
bounced
kick,
back.
Yeah.
They had opportunity. Yeah, had opportunity right there. So
which is all you can do.
So it's going to be second and I guess about 8 or 9 here. So it's not a bad spot there for DeSales. If they can hold here. Hold one more time, maybe they can get the ball back.
The sales player is up, so get him hydrated, and I'm sure we'll see him again.
Yeah,
Riley Embry.
Yeah, Riley Embry right there with a little cramp. I don't know what to call it, a crampation. They're coming. I'm telling you.
Don't get us in trouble with the FCC.
Okay. The cramps are coming. They're coming. I'm telling you. It's. You don't really get to about the 5th game of the season when it start getting a little cooler, and then
a little easier.
And then those cramps they go away quick.
2nd and 9 at the 48. Daniels to throw. He's
Plenty
got
of time.
all kinds of time. Now a flag.
Oh, it's an interception.
No.
Yeah, almost nice.
That's probably
job there.
about the first really bad ball he's thrown tonight.
Yeah, just there, and you got looks like big number 65 right there. I think they called a hold on him, and. Honestly, I can't really say that's his fault. The quarterback there as he's in the pocket, he took off outside, took 2 steps out, and the defensive player was going outside, and the lineman just kind of held onto him. If he stays in the pocket there, he never comes back out that way. And
so this is a little interesting to me. They take the penalty. They're going to go for 2nd and 19 instead of 3rd and 9. I don't know.
Well, the way the Smittle, Tompkins, and Mortensen have been catching the ball and moving, I almost – don't know if you take the
pass was incomplete.
Yeah,
it
incomplete.
Been 3rd and 9. So it's not 2nd and 19. Let's see how that one works out.
Yeah, those guys they've been moving the ball, so I don't. That's
we'll have to see. Daniels rolls right, sets his feet, throws. It's caught down to the 45, down to about the 43. So it's going to be 3rd and about 4. So to our point. It would have been 3rd and 9, and instead now it's about 3rd and 4. So I don't think you came out ahead.
No, well, that probably would have been a first down if they had caught that.
You can say that, yeah.
You can say that, but it's not a first down, so you don't know.
That's true.
That's right. Nice roll, nice throw, nice catch. Good job there by North. Smiddle on the catch right there. Smiddle with another big play.
A 3rd and 4 at the 43. The lead is just 11. 7:44 to go in quarter number 3. Probably 4-down territory. Daniels going to hand it off inside. First down. Maybe breaking free. Mortensen goes down to the 20 and tripped up there. But a nice strong run for Zach Mortensen.
Hey, that O-line looks like it's taking advantage of the DeSales line right now. You got another young man with a cramp down there, defensive lineman with a cramp. And looks like they're just pushing those DeSales players out of the way right now. They're imposing their will.
We're going to take a break while they sort out the injured player. First down for the Mustangs when we come back. 27-16 here on Glycod.
Looking to ease the stress of running a business? Then count on the accountants at Kelly King & Company. They offer a wide array of services, including taxes, payroll, and bookkeeping, while providing deep analysis and strategic guidance to help you make sound, smart business decisions. Contact Troy in Crestwood at 502-241-5656 or visit them online at kingcpa.net. Kelly King & Company, proudly.
We're back. Quick stoppage. 1st and 10 at the 20. Daniels rolls left, sets his feet, fires, caught inside the 10, and slung down, I think, inside the 5. And there they are again, right on the shadows of the goal line. Well, Daniels is having a pretty nice ball game, Joey.
Yeah, Daniels is he's completing passes when he needs to. He's thrown a couple away when he's needed to, and he's just he's efficient. That's all you can say. He's efficient. Smiddle with the nice catch right there. And, that's all you can ask for right there.
1st and goal at the 5. Daniels rolls left. Pressure on the backside. He's hit. He's dropped. He's going to end up right back around the line of scrimmage. He maybe lost a yard.
Yeah, that was almost a lookout right there. He was coming flying in there. He's lucky that Thompson got a piece of him. If not, Latavius Malone would have been on one of those lookout, or, it would have been possibly cause a fumble there because he didn't see him coming. But good job by Tompkins, just getting just enough of a piece of him so Malone can't make a big hit, but does make a solid tackle to lose some yards there. 2nd and goal, right?
2nd and goal at the 6.
Oh, nice job there again.
Inside, and that time DeSales able to bottle it up pretty well. They did move it forward, but not a ton there. Riordan on the tackle.
Yeah, number 36, Riordan, but goes down low and makes just enough of a play right there to make the tackle right there. This could be a huge, huge, huge stop for the DeSales Colts if they could hold them to 3 here.
3rd and goal at the 5. I don't know if I go for 3. Let's see what happens on 3rd. Let's see if it comes up. Might be time for a kill shot if you're North Oldham. Daniels to throw. He's got all kinds of time. Rolls left, sets, flags come flying in. He completes it, but it's out of bounds anyway. Let's see.
So
I would imagine holding.
If you get a holding,
now
you definitely take them back. You definitely take them back.
Yeah, because I think 4th and goal at the 5, up 11, I think you're in go-for-it mode. But let's see,
Take them back, 3rd down, going to be 3rd and probably what?
3rd and goal at the 15.
At the 15,
yeah. And that is it is holding on the offense.
And they've had a solid playing with the run game.
And they decline it. So there you go.
Wow. Here we go.
Who knows? There's some rolling of the dice going on here by Mike Jackson.
I like it.
Whatever I think he does, he's going to do the opposite.
Yeah, I like it. Go there, put your defense out there, tell these guys, look, here's 4th down. It looks like they may be kicking the field goal here. It looks like they're bringing
they're going to
bring number
which
14
also
in,
surprises me
Evan
just
Smith.
Because you're
bring
up
the junior and Evan Smith to kick the field goal.
2 scores regardless. So we'll see. 23-yardish try, maybe 22.
Yeah, Smith comes in.
To 12. Smith from 22. He's already up 11. The snap's clean. He gets it out of there. It's long enough, and it's good. So 30-16, the lead for North Oldham. 5:51 to go in quarter number 3. Stay tuned here on Glycod.
Looking to ease the stress of running a business? Then count on the accountants at Kelly King & Company. They offer a wide array of services, including taxes, payroll, and bookkeeping, while providing deep analysis and strategic guidance to help you make sound, smart business decisions. Contact Troy in Crestwood at 502-241-5656 or visit them online at kingcpa.net. Kelly King & Company, proudly serving and supporting Oldham County for generations and a dedicated partner to small business.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Brandon Malone.
16 here as we're back.
Got Malone and Martin back there, and if I'm a betting man, which I'm not really a betting man, but I would think they're going to kick it to Malone and try to stay away from Martin. They would try. Now, you know.
Yeah, they're not above, DeSales not above the old switcheroo here.
Exactly,
where they're gonna
exactly.
Cross those return guys up. As it stands right now,
we'll see what Smith does.
Martin
here
is on the kicker's left.
Yeah, it's at the bottom of your screen there.
Malone's on the right, and they will stay more or less that way. They kicks it in the middle, and Martin's going to get it. Here he comes from about the 7. Martin trying to work the middle, tries to find a seam, dancing around the 25. Flag comes in as he crosses the 30. He's going to get outside to about the 38, but that's not going to matter because it's going to come back.
It looks like he had a nice seam there. If he had a hit up in and cut to the right, but did a little dancing there, and number 8 there making a nice play right there, Andrew Davis. Davis has been around him all night. You know, he's guarded him at DB. He's got him on the kickoff, and Davis is following him everywhere. He goes over and gets some popcorn. I think Davis is going to be right there with him. He says, "Hey, Malone, don't forget about me.
Yeah.
I'm over here with you." So Davis Davis makes the tackle on him, but like you said, to no avail. There's a penalty on DeSales, and they're going to move them back. They're going to be on the 20-yard line.
Yep. So backed up to the 20, down.
Yeah, it looked
14.
like Smith tried to kick that to the right, but I don't think, you know, and sometimes
it's caught in the middle.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's hard to kick it that way unless you worked on it. He tried to kick it that way, and it went right to the middle. I think he's better at kicking it to the left, but they put Martin on the left, so it's like, hey, we've got you set up. So he kicks it, and it goes to the middle, and Martin gets it. The guy got the ball that they wanted to get the ball.
But after the penalty, backed up to their own 20.
They got to move a little sense of urgency here.
5:50 to go, quarter number 3. Colts down 30-16. Bischoff throwing left. It's caught out to about the 27-yard line.
Nice job right there, catching the ball, going up in the air. Nice throw, nice catch. Looks like, do we have cramps here? Looks like we do have cramps here, yep.
Yeah, the receiver who caught it, I think it's Merritt over there. He's not hopping up in a hurry.
Yeah.
We'll just keep it here.
It's like number
Sims on the tackle.
Sims on the tackle, and the safety Sims been out there making tackles, and it's either Merritt or Jones. I'm not quite sure, but it's cramps. I can tell you that.
Yeah. A warm evening. Wasn't sure if we would get started on time because it was hanging.
Yeah, the weather was
really above that 95-degree heat index, which is
really close to the
zone.
to the stagger.
Yeah.
Start late option, and got to start on time here, and I'm sure the weather. Let's see what weather do we have here. What is the temperature here, Mr. Cox?
You know, it's allegedly cooling down out there, but the few times when you've been taken out of our air-conditioned paradise by the opening of a door, it's supposedly 84 degrees. You would have trouble selling that right now. It feels like it's in the low 90s. So
okay, I've got 88 and I've got 85 now in Goshen. I was at 88 and I'm at 85. Where are you at?
Well, I got 84 and Jeff Cooper had 83. So pick which weather you like. That's what you got. So
that's hilarious. That's funny.
That foot that we're each sitting apart must make a great deal of difference in the climate. That's all I can account for.
There you go. Or should I say I'm just hot? No, we're not going to go there. Leave all that alone. But, no, it's hot out there in the field, and you can see a lot of these guys. And most of the guys that are cramping up are the linebackers, receivers.
Yeah.
The guys that are doing most of the running out there. You know, a lot of the linemen are not cramping up because they don't have to move that far, as much. But some of those guys are doing a lot of running.
Mm-hmm. Ended up spotting that last one as a 9-yard gain. Gave him out to the 29, so it's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, that was Merritt. Looks like it was Merritt with the catch and the cramp. And, they just get out there and, run, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And, you can run as much as you want, just that heat's going to win out.
2nd and 1 at the 29. 5:34 to go, quarter number 3.
So you got
clock is supposed to have started. The official is windmilling his arm off. Okay, there it goes.
Got 3 on 3. Looks like they're in a good spot.
They run it inside, and it's crashed down on, and North prevents the first down. Actually going to be probably tackled for a short loss there.
Nice job there on defense right there, because at the bottom of your screen there was a 3 on 3, and it gave Devon Martin some one-on-one coverage, but it was actually a great tackle there by number 19, Ronnie Renton. Renton with a good job in there making an open field one-on-one tackle.
Vasquez on the carry there. It'll be 3rd down and 3 after the loss.
And you wonder if anything would happen to Aiden Lanham and then the couple other running backs. You know, he's been running back by committee.
Saw him Lanham early and not since. 3rd and 3 at the 27. Colts down 2 scores. Getting late early. Bischoff rolls right. He's got some room, but he throws. He got a man wide open, caught at midfield, and he stumbles down at the 38-yard line. There was nobody behind him. It was a touchdown for Riley Embry if he could have kept his feet, but it's still a big play and a first down.
The old wheel route right there. You use Martin as a decoy right there. Martin's on the outside. He goes in and curls in about 10 to 12 yards. Everyone goes with him, and Riley Embry just kind of circles around and goes straight down the field. He's wide open. If he could stay on his feet, it might have been a touchdown.
Yeah.
But
still
if nothing else,
gain,
a positive gain,
yeah.
which is that's in the plus category for North. You know, it's a bend but not break play, because if number 1 had caught that, I think it would have been a touchdown.
Yeah. First down at the 38 as we tick down to 4 minutes to go in quarter number 3. DeSales trails 30-16 to these Mustangs of North Oldham. Bischoff's got trips to his left. 1 receiver back to the right.
Close to delay again.
Rolling left. Sets his feet. Now rolls back right. Now he's under a world of pressure, and he is sacked.
Good job there by the North defense. Good coverage by all the DBs back there. Just blanket coverage back there. There's no place for the quarterback to throw it. He tries to run, and that front 4 up there, they just make a great play up there. That's A.J. Paul up there making a nice play. Just shutting it down. And that's what they've been known for the last couple of years, the defense around here. The defense has been one of the top defenses in the state here at North Oldham.
Now Paul on the sack, loss of 5, 2nd and 15, back to the 43 as we tick down to 3 minutes in quarter number 3. Trips left for Bischoff. Pressure coming here, set up a screen. It's caught, but North covered it well. Read it and dropped it for a short loss.
That's a good job there. Is it Tompkins right there again? Or no, that's Luke Mortensen. Zach Mortensen, I'm sorry. Yeah. Mortensen and Joe Fidel right there. They just key the back right there as the rest of the line go through, and they key the back, and as soon as they throw it to him, they're right there, Johnny on the spot to make the play. Make it 3rd and long here for DeSales.
Loss of about 2, 3rd and 17. Ball back to the 45-yard line.
You almost want to go back to that wheel route again, but using
I'm
Martin.
Sure you get time for it at this point.
Yeah. Well,
the pressure's coming.
Yeah. Martin as a decoy right there, and everybody else seems to get open. Because he's going to take 3 guys with him.
DeSales moving slowly here, ticking down near 2 minutes. 3rd and 17. Bischoff throws deep. He's got a man out there, but he overshot it.
Yeah, one-on-one coverage, ball uncatchable.
Yeah.
Right there. A little tangled up there at the end, but the ball totally uncatchable, so you're really not going to throw that flag right there.
No, not sailing it 5 yards over the receiver like that one did.
That's a good job there again by Jacoby McRoberts. Step for step with the guy, with the receiver. And this is kind of that middle field where I guess you're going to punt it. Or
I don't know.
But you're down enough. If you lose it here, that's where they've been getting the ball anyway. But, yeah, you've got to punt it. Try to do something different here. Try to pin them down. They haven't pinned them down all. Oh, they're putting the offense back on the board?
I don't. This is a weird formation. I'm not sure. It looks like they're going.
Yeah, it looks like they're going for it.
Or are they going to short kick it? I mean, they're in kind of tight.
They may let the delay.
They got a flag, yeah.
Probably delay and just let it go.
Yeah, if you're going to punt it anyway, then no reason not to see if you can catch somebody napping, but didn't work.
Yeah. Big number 51 right there. Xander Oakletree right there getting excited. putting in his 2 cents. He's doing a good job. Doing a good job out there.
Well, 4th and 22. I think any option except the punt is probably off the table now.
Right, and then of course you have Mr. Anthony out there amongst others on the line. So this definitely more than likely will be a punt. And if you pin them, you pin them. That could help you out, and you could pin them, hopefully get a turnover. That's what you're looking to do. But you got 2 key guys back there. You got Smittle and you got Tompkins back there. It looks like.
Well, they're creeping up now. They were back deep.
Oh, but yeah, they got the quarterback on the field. You got.
I'm not sure.
Got Cam Bischoff. Knows. Got Cam Bischoff out there. So.
Is Bischoff going to kick it? Maybe it's an attempt to lure him out of the
quick kick. Maybe possibly.
But I don't know.
He's short though. He's awful short to quick kick.
He's looking to throw. It's 4th and 22, midfield.
Let it go. Let it go. You gotta let it go. Got to let it go.
He got free. He's going to chuck it.
There you
Here
go.
It goes. He's
goes
got
to
a
his
man
guy.
out there.
Got him.
Did he catch it in
Is
bounds?
It in bounds?
It is not.
No.
It's incomplete.
Great play.
Yeah, threw it deep from Martin. It was going to be inside the 10-yard line, but he just ran out of real estate.
Just didn't give him enough room. Threw it. Didn't give him enough room, and what do you say that just it's a game of inches right there, and just another probably 2 or 3 feet, and he catches that ball in bounds, and it's a huge play, and you're going first down inside the 20. But now you've given the ball up on 4 downs, and you've got to go for it. So you did the right thing, I think.
Defense between a rock and a hard place here.
Oh yeah, most definitely. As Coach Roberts has got his play called, he's got his linemen set up. He's just kind of telling his quarterback and his guys get set.
Colin Daniels got 2 receivers each way. Takes over first down at the midfield stripe. 30-16 lead.
Uh-oh.
It's an end around. Are they going to let him throw? They did let him throw. It's incomplete.
Pass. Yeah. He had a man wide open. He just overthrows him.
I believe that was Tompkins making the pass there. I think they did let him chuck one, but based off that, we might say stick to the catching it and the running with it, Luke.
Well, they're trying to make him a jack of all trades here tonight, and he just overthrows a little bit.
Actually, it might have been Mortensen who cranked it up. I'm defaming poor Luke Tompkins. He didn't have anything to do with that.
It was Mortensen, number 2. Number 2 threw it, but still, he had a man wide open. But I don't think he was actually throwing to him, and because the way he overthrew it to him.
That's not a good sign.
Well, yeah, he was wide open. He just kind of threw it to the
2nd and 10. Run it inside. Got a seam across the 40, 35, 30. This guy breaks free. He's small, but he's fast.
Ronnie Renton.
50 yards for Mr. Renton.
5'6", Ronnie Renton. You can tell standing next to the quarterback of a 6'5" guy, but hey, no matter what the size, hey, look at the heart of that guy. Look at the speed of that guy. Look at the cuts on that guy. What a run. Great job there by Ronnie Renton. Touchdown. Nice job, North Oldham.
50 yards, took it to the house. Ronnie Renton able to just break free, 36-16 on that one.
Like I said, I think that offensive line, those guys are weighing in or putting a lot of pressure on that DeSales line right there. And, when big bodies start leaning on you, you're tired. It's hard to move. And they've got another kicker in here. Who's this number? Is that 30 or 70?
Extra point is good. He makes it. It's 37-16. Minute 16 to go. We'll take the break here on Glycod.
Direct, not just flies. Lines direct, not just flies.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
We're having a chuckle up here. Our best eyes in the booth, Ryan Cox, he had to help us out that time with the kicker. They brought in a new kicker, and it was Chris Waldron who converted the extra point.
Sophomore. Nice kick there. Get it right through. And I think he'll be kicking off here, too. I believe that is him, Chris Waldron.
37-16 the score. Waldron with that extra point, and now handling the kickoff. got the all clear. Let's see if he can keep it away from Mr. Martin.
Kicks it up and
high
short.
And short, but he kicked it right, and it hits a spot of ground. It's a free ball. It's still loose.
Looks like, North is on it. North is on it.
North is on it.
North is on it.
He's the first guy down there. The kickers down there said, we got it, and they did get it. Boy, I'm not sure if he was faster down there than the return man. He was down there in a hurry. He said, we got this ball, and he's right.
Yeah, it's recovered by number 22 there. That was Sam, as we've had trouble with that name. Volo.
Yeah.
But Sam, nice play, Sam. Good
That's
job
a live
to senior.
ball. The return team just seemed to kind of lose track of that.
Well, it had a little backspin on it. It's kind of like the golf shot I can't get.
That's all of them for me.
The ball hit, then it kind of a little backspin on there, and it went backspin on there because it was right in between the deep man and the up guy.
A 1st and 10 at the 22. Daniels
Going for the juggler.
kill shot.
Going for the juggler.
In the end zone.
Nice play.
For the touchdown.
Wow.
What a throw. Just laid it right in the breadbasket. And that is a beauty.
It's going to be 22 yards, I believe.
That is correct.
Nice throw right over the top. Nice throw, nice catch.
And Daniels with an absolute dart, and he got it out there.
Is that Hudson Hackler?
Hudson Hackler, apparently, yeah.
Hackler, nice job there. Nice throw, nice catch. Right down the middle. Just put it there, and good job. And we've got our man, Chris Waldron, right here, kicking it again. Getting some action, get some more action. Waldron.
Extra point.
Right through the middle.
Right down Broadway, 44-16 now. And so North opens up, 1:05 to go. Stay tuned here on Glycod.
Looking to ease the stress of running a business? Then count on the accountants at Kelly King & Company. They offer a wide array of services, including taxes, payroll, and bookkeeping, while providing deep analysis and strategic guidance to help you make sound, smart business decisions. Contact Troy in Crestwood at 502-241-5656 or visit them online at kingcpa.net. Kelly King & Company, proudly serving and supporting Oldham County for generations and a dedicated partner to small business.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
44-16, the edge to correct a point. It was Grace Schmidl who caught the touchdown. Deep in that end zone. You got the light show.
Yeah, the light. Yeah,
it
the
might
lights
be
going
my
on and
bedtime,
off.
Joey Hamilton. I don't know.
The lights going on and off every time they score, and I wasn't for sure. It looked like Schmidl, but I was a one and a something.
We still got a player down in the end zone. I'm not sure anybody sees him.
It looks like some cramps going on there, and
I'm afraid so. Working on him, trying to get him up.
Get him up there. And
there he comes, going to his feet now. One of those big guys, like you said, we haven't seen too many of those down tonight, but
yeah, they catch
like
cramps
big
too.
Lucas Gray.
They catch cramps too.
Yeah, it's just harder for him to get off. There's not a lot of high gear for Lucas.
No, not at all. And after games like this, you just want to come out. Either way, you want to come out injury free.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you don't want to. You have some nicks and cuts and scratches, but with the heat out there like this, is one of those games. Looks like there's some younger guys out there now for DeSales. Looks like they may have more of a JV, or no, I won't say JV, a second unit, because a lot of times schools have they have some seniors that are on the second team, or some guys that don't play as much. They're not really JV; they're in the second unit. So I don't want to say JV unit. I apologize for that.
And with all the cramping, you're going to need some guys.
Yeah,
so good
definitely.
Chance to work
nice
some
kick
depth.
there. Kicks it back.
Waldron near the goal line. They are going to return it. Fake to the end-around handoff. Instead, the return man goes into the middle and only makes about the 22-yard line.
Yeah,
Pretty
Brandon Malone right there. He's still staying out on the field, but looks like Martin is off. But it looks like we got some cramps, or got someone down there.
Yeah.
It looked like a little collision down there, but hopefully Malone is up.
Boy, the turning point in this game may have been that decision to kick the field goal, because at the time I thought, well, it's a two-score game. It's still a two-score game, but they've now stretched it to a 4-score game.
Yes.
So some patience paid off there for Coach Roberts. Credit him for having the finger on the pulse with his team, and they've certainly responded.
Well, I'm not foreshadowing or not saying I'm Nostradamus or anything like that, but, Coach Roberts, as we said, when scoring 21 points or more, he is 7-0.
I'm going to guess when scoring 44 points or more, his record's pretty good.
Well, I was just going with the 21. I don't want to foreshadow anything.
There might be a Bobby Petrino or two out there who have got an L or two when they scored 44, but that's going to be the exception and not the rule. Certainly, Brian Kelly, they had one of those 52-49 games.
Oh yeah.
Miss, I remember.
Speaking of that, you'll be watching some Brian Kelly, I guess, Sunday night against Southern Cal in Las Vegas Bowl.
Uh-huh.
That should be an interesting game. And then, of course, we've got Louisville playing at 12 and Kentucky playing at 7:45 tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
So those will be interesting games here for the Commonwealth. And got Murray State losing last night, but they did beat the point spread. That was what was told to me. They did beat the point spread.
Those FCS games can get.
And then Alabama will be playing Western. So
that's true. All right, minute 3 to go here in quarter number 3, and DeSales.
Is that a new quarterback? No, it looks like the same quarterback, but new running back.
Yeah, it is definitely a different running back. Can't pick up the number here, but I think it is still Bischoff. Drops to throw, fires. It is incomplete. I think that was Merritt over there.
Trying to go for Merritt right there through his hands, and they're going to continue with that. Look for Merritt. Look for this receiver. Look for number 7 there. Going to go for Embry. Those guys are out there still working hard.
Yep. Second down and 10 now, 23-yard line.
And these are opportunities for guys to get a look on the film, but still you got big number 72, A.J. Paul, still in there. 61 still in there.
Throw,
Mr. Grady
caught,
Anthony.
Out to about the 30-yard line. I believe Silas Jones, the receiver, who snagged that one.
Oh, it looks like Anthony is out. Okay, he's over there on the bench getting a breather.
We tick down final seconds of the quarter, 3rd and 2. The ball up to the 31, we'll call it.
Trying to pick up some numbers of the new guys that are in there. But I see Smittle is still in there. Keep Smittle in there. Got number 22 in there. That's going to be Sam Volcano. Sam been making plays all night.
3rd and short. Seconds ticking down. Probably the final play of the quarter. Bischoff's got it. Looks to throw. Heat's coming. He's hit, and he is sacked.
That's big number 72 and a host of other players right there.
A.J. Paul, second time tonight he's had one of those. And we will take it to the 4th quarter with the North Oldham Mustangs in control, 44-16 here on Glycod.
Are you a parent battling with raising your child in today's fallen world? You're not alone. The Operation Parent Handbook is your beacon of hope with info and guidance on social media, vaping, anxiety, and more. It's a resource that equips you with the guidance and conversation starters you need in your parenting journey. Use discount code KIDS at checkout to get 10% off any handbook. Visit operationparent.org to reclaim your confidence as a parent. Operation Parent, you've got this.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
North Oldham Mustangs open up in the 3rd quarter, take a 44-16 lead into the final period of play. And this one, I think we can probably say without being rude, all over but the shouting. 49, the North Oldham High under Brock Roberts, so another score would get them there. Another touchdown, let's be honest. A field goal, a 2. You can't get a 2 to get the safety, but they'd need a touchdown. Let's see, 4th and 9 here, a punting situation for DeSales as we open the 4th quarter.
And they've got Smittle and Luke Tompkins back there.
There's the snap.
Nice high kick.
Rush, but, man, he put a toe into that one. It sails, hits at the 40, bounces to the return guy. He's going to get a shot from the 30. Can he spin outside? He cannot. Makes the 35, but no more.
Solid coverage right there. Nice job there. Looks like number 25 right there on a nice tackle. That's going to be Mike Singer. Nice tackle. Nice coverage right there, young man. On the punt coverage.
He did a good job. It was a nice boot as well. Took a good bounce, but driving kick to open the fourth quarter of play. And the Mustangs with the football and the lead, 44-16. Let's see if they make any changes. Still looking for the quarterback.
See, Smittle is in there. Looks like McRoberts is in there.
I think we do have a change at quarterback.
Is that Ronnie Renton still the running back, looks like?
He is, but the quarterback keeps it, and he's up to the 40.
And that's our man Dugan.
Yeah, getting him a few snaps, which, again, I like the fact that even though he's primarily a quarterback, they use him in a lot of spots, and he's too good of a player not to be on the field.
Yeah, he's had success. He's thrown the ball for TDs. He's rushed the ball for TDs. His career stats at other places. So he's a quality player, and then he's come here and and just added to that what they have here at North and just boosted them.
2nd and 5 at the 40. They run it off the left side, short yardage. The back shoots forward down to about the 43.
Yeah, Renton with a nice play, and Desmond Richard, number 51, making a play right there.
So 3rd and short. Let's see, 3rd and I'd call it a short 2. 10:45 and the clock running, 44-16.
What a luxury to have a Dugan as your backup quarterback.
Oh, exactly. If
either way, whoever's the starter, whoever's the backup, either way, you've got two quality guys that have played quarterback, and now you got offsides there in DeSales.
And that'll move the sticks.
Be a first down.
Moves it out to about the 49-yard line. A first down there for the Mustangs. That really, in a lot of ways, is the difference between, there's a couple of 4A teams between them and some of the 6A teams. It's just the numbers. It's the depth.
Yeah, that's it. There's Dugan again.
Dugan on the draw across the 50, and he's tripped up as he makes the 43-yard line. If he'd gotten through that one, he might have still been running.
Yeah, and that's Levi Riordan. Nice play right there. Nice open field tackle.
And we've called his name a lot tonight.
Yeah, he's played a little fullback, then he's played some linebacker. So I think with the heat and everything, they probably played him more in defense, and that's probably why he hadn't played so much offense. He's played a little offense, but not a lot.
2nd and 3 after the 7-yard pickup by Dugan on the quarterback draw. 9:48 in the clock running. Dugan hands it off. Back breaks through across the 30 down to about the 25, and I believe that is Renton again.
That's our man Renton right there.
He's got a burst to him. He really he's small, but he's fast.
He's shifty, yeah. I mean, you've got to be fast and small, but he's shifty. That was a nice cut right there that he made. Went there and cut, just one cut, boom. Got the first down. Nice play. Good job by the O-line, creating some holes there for him. Looks like Smittle's out right now.
Yeah.
Going to save him for next week. Look how he's taking his helmet off.
25-yard line now. First down, 9:30, and the clock runs.
28, is that Bodie Dressel coming in there at wide out?
One of those little flip passes. This is coming back. There's a penalty up at the line of scrimmage. Flip pass gained about 10 yards, but it's going to be for naught.
Yeah, it looked like number 11, Jacoby McRoberts kind of was shifting in the mode of shifting left, and he's shifting left. But he'll be coming out of the game. It looks like number 32 is coming in the game there. That's Grant Steed coming in, going to get some time there. Going to get more of those varsity guys out of there, those guys that are doing most of the playing time. So kind
there
of
are
rest those legs.
A lot of young guys on both of these rosters, a lot of freshmen and sophomores.
Oh, yeah, the future's bright. The future's bright for both these 4A teams.
Yeah. Start going down the list, even of the guys who play. There's plenty of young guys out there.
Yeah, both teams have numbers, which are awesome. That's what you want to have. You want to have numbers. You want to have a future. You want to have guys knowing what's going on in your program. So as you go down, there won't be much drop-off year to year.
First and 15 at the 30. Slow developing play. It's a run, and the back gets back to the line, maybe gets a yard. Lucky there wasn't a personal foul there at the end, a little extracurricular.
It's a U of L commit right there. He's just blocking till the whistle blows. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. I mean, you can't be mad at him. I mean, that was one, sometimes guys get fired up about that. I'm like, hey, I said, blocking till the whistle blows. I mean, I remember coaches would get mad at you. Why are you stop blocking? Why are you stop blocking? Then the whistle hadn't blown. Then when you block till the whistle blows, and other guys are like, what are you blocking me for? You're not even part of the play. I'm like, dude, blocking till the whistle blows. I'm not going to get myself in trouble.
Throw from Dugan caught out to the 25, down to about the 20. I think that's Renton maybe. Dressel had that last carry for a yard. No, that's not.
No, that's Grant Steed there.
Grant Steed on the catch.
Grant Steed comes in and makes a nice catch right there. Sophomore.
Embry on the tackle. It'll be a 3rd and about 6 here as we're down to 7:40 to play. This one's pretty much academic. North Oldham a 44-16 advantage. 3rd and 6 for the backup quarterback, Kingston Dugan. Dugan looks to throw, gets some heat, flipped the screen. Unfortunately, I think the closest guy to it was that big lineman, Grady Anthony.
Well, the receiver went in and out of his hands. I believe that's 38. It looks like 38. Could be 28. I'm not quite sure. Is it 28?
It is.
Right there, and that's Bodie Dressel right there. Just kind of in and out of his hands right there. So on 4th down, do you kick a field goal here?
A long kick.
Yes. Yeah, well, hey, give him a shot. Give him a shot.
If you're going to, this is one that would qualify. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to apparently see.
It looks like.
Well, it's not as long as I thought. It's going to be but still, let's call it a 38-yard.
Yeah, Chris Waldron right there getting opportunity.
38-yard kick toward the middle, a little bit right of center. See if Waldron's got the leg for it.
I know he's got the leg. He's shown he's got the leg.
Kick. It's long. It is
good. I know he's got the leg. I've seen him kick the ball. I watched him kick pregame a little bit. He's got the leg. Good job there.
Waldron, a 38-yard field goal would have been maybe good from 48. 47-16. We'll be back here on Glycod.
When you need protection and peace of mind with superior service, contact Jay Hall at Insurance Associates in LaGrange. Choose from their range of policies that cover what you value most, including dozens of top-name insurance companies like Westfield. For more information and a free no-obligation quote, call 502-222-9558. Insurance Associates at 204 West Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Insurance for all areas of your life.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
So North Oldham extends its lead to 47-16, 38-yard field goal. Impressive kick right there for Chris Waldron.
Yeah, I think that would have been good from 42, 43-ish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Really good kick. Good-looking kick there. And the style points that look good, too. Unlike his field goal. His field goal
wasn't his. Put it on the guy who kicked it. It was Evan Smith who kind of knuckled his through. But
it all matters the same. Yeah, it all matters the same. As long as it's between the uprights.
That's it.
That's I tell people all the time. Say it doesn't matter.
Hey, it's good to have two kickers who can make a field goal. A lot of teams have none.
That's right. They've got a lot of two things here at North.
Really do. Waldron to kick it. It's a low line drive kick. Going to be returned from about the 15. Return man's got some room out to the 40, 45, 50.
Silas Jones.
Angled out near midfield, but a good return for Silas Jones.
Yeah, sophomore. Silas Jones, nice play right there. Like I said, they've got a lot of two out here. You don't really want to say Dugan is your backup quarterback. He's just your second quarterback because he's good enough. He's shown he's quality. So, so you've got two quarterbers, two receivers, two running backs.
Right. They've done a good job with Dugan. You can stick him at running back. You can stick him at wide receiver.
Yeah, you got Tompkins. You got Morrison.
And Tompkins plays everywhere and can play everywhere.
Yeah, these guys have been playing.
Mortenson's had a good game on both sides of the football. Absolutely, yeah.
Roberts plays both places. Smittle plays both places.
He does.
You've got Lyman, A.J. Paul.
Yeah.
You've got guys everywhere that play both ways and can You got 2 on each side. It can do all kinds of things.
First down at midfield. I think DeSales has made a quarterback change. They have. Pass is caught. And over near the yard marker there, Silas Jones picked his way near a first down. Owen Nutter, the backup quarterback in the game for DeSales, sophomore in the ball game.
Getting quality time. There you go. Get some reps. Learn what it's all about. Get some varsity time. Good stuff.
Picked up 9 yards on that completion. Nutter to Jones. 2nd and 1 now. 41-yard line. Glasscock the setback. Nutter in the shotgun beside him. Nutter sets his feet.
Pressure, throws
it.
late.
He's got a man, and it's caught.
He missed it. The DB missed it right through his hands.
And it's a touchdown. How about that?
Nice play there by Silas Jones to keep concentration on it. Ball went right through the DB's hands. A lot of times guys will miss that ball when they see it go right through someone's hands. It just kind of throws them off just a slight second or half a second. But good job there. Nice throw, nice catch. DeSales still fighting. Still fighting.
You get that young man some action. And to his credit, that was an aggressive throw. It could have been picked off, but it wasn't. It goes in the
right
books
through
of
those
the
hands.
touchdown.
And, they're still fighting. Like I said, the Colts are still fighting.
Dietz is going to kick the extra point. 47-22 now, 6:57 in the game. Flags fly. Dietz made it, but let's see what the flags are.
They may have too many in the backfield maybe, or no, offsides. Just decline that, take that point.
I'm always confused on when you can decline this because I would think normally – would say, yeah, if it's our choice, take the extra point.
Well, if it went through,
yeah, but
I guess
I've seen this happen before where you couldn't.
You don't decline it, then you kick
it,
and then you miss it.
Do you remember the Frederick Douglass and Mail game where that very thing happened in the playoffs last year?
Yes,
you and I saw
we were right there.
So they have to kick it again, and they do kick it from a yard closer, and this time it's good. So 47-23, 6:55 to go. We'll take the break here on Glycod.
Blinds Direct, not just blinds. Blinds Direct, not just blinds.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
47-23 after the touchdown, the extra point by Dietz.
Answers the question we talked about. You have to kick it. You have to.
You had to go again.
We saw that same situation in a game last year where a team made the extra point to tie it up, and they had to take the point off. So then they end up going for 2, and they missed it, and end up costing them the game.
And it knocked them out. It was in the quarterfinals of the 6A playoffs.
Not throwing any team names here.
Yeah. You can go back and figure it out for yourself. Well, at the time, it was kind of like, why do you not just take the point? Well, the answer is you can't just take the point. So
you can't take the point. You have to.
A little clarity there. I mean, you can kick the point again, which is what DeSales just did, but a yard closer, it was a little too tempting to go for 2 in that game tonight.
So is this obvious onside kick situation, or would you say?
I don't know. Down 24 with 6:55 to go. Might just say kick it away. But
you got a bunch of young guys in there. Do you work on it, or do you?
Let's see. Here it comes.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's kind of a compromise. He kicked it out of bounds.
Yeah, I think he just missed it.
Yeah, didn't quite get it. Mike Kurtzinger kicked it,
that's my golf shot. I do that a lot. I just miss it. It's like, man, I was trying to kick it down, but I just trying to hit it down.
It's supposed to go, right?
Yeah, that's right. That shot was like my golf shot. I was just like, I'm trying to get it down, but it just doesn't go there.
Well, and honestly, that may have been by design to try to go in between the lines there. You kind of it's
try.
Not a true onside kick. You try to bloop it past that, but you don't kick it deep, and you see.
Right.
I mean, again,
it's a tough thing
we
to
saw
do.
North cover a kickoff earlier that was kind of between the lines,
right.
so you can pull that off.
Well, it's a tough play.
It is a tough play.
It's a tough play. You know, people think it's easy, and I'm like, it's hard. It's a hard kick.
There's not a whole lot they do that's easy, Joe.
That's true. I try to tell these people. I'm like, I said, why didn't
it's easy up here. It's hard out there.
It's always easy up here.
First and 10 at the 45. North Oldham back on the attack, leading 47-23.
New quarterback.
They run it off the left side, and the quarterback out near the first down marker.
I'm not sure who that is.
I'm not either.
That is new quarterback there.
Yeah, having trouble picking it up. That's on the far side of the field from us here. So,
is that Colin Daniels, possibly?
Still waiting.
Number 12. It looks like
that is
Hudson Hackler. Okay, there we go.
He's been active tonight. We've seen him before.
We said his name earlier, but he did not catch the pass. It was Smittle on the catch, but
he threw the pass early in the game.
Yes.
So, yep.
So he's been
around, yeah. So they picked up 7 on that one. Moved it down to the 47 of DeSales. 6:07 to play. Hackler in the shotgun. He's got it. Hands it off, working the right side, trying to get outside. The back's got a few yards, enough to move the sticks for a first down. So a nice play there, and I believe that's Brody Dressel.
Yeah, nice job by Brody there. Not to critique him as a coach, but just hold the ball in the outside arm. Other than that, good job. Hold the ball in the inside arm. It's easy to be picked off, but, you work on that. You talk to your backs in the film session.
That's why you get him the snaps.
Yeah, you get him the snaps, and you tell him, you did a great job. You got the first down. Went north and south. Just put the ball in the outside arm. Other than that, great job.
First down at the 43, 5:37 to go in the ball game. 47-23, the edge for North, as they will move to 2-0.
You still see a few defensive starters in there for DeSales.
They show blitz here, and the quarterback keeps it, and he's going to be slung down. Hackler might have gotten a yard there, not much.
Desmond Richard right there, the senior, making another play, number 51. Just waiting. It's a good job there by him right there. He's been on a couple tackles tonight. So Richard's a senior, just working. Just putting in work. And things like at this part of the game, some guys are like, why is he in there? He needs to work. I guess coach feels like he needs to play a full game. Get game ready because the next couple of weeks they're probably going to have to play a full game.
Sure.
Got KCD next week, who didn't have to play tonight. They'll be fresh.
2nd and 10 at the 43, 4:39 left. Hackler calling for a man in motion. I don't think they see him.
Nice
One of those
pass.
little underneath pitches. Let's see where this one goes. On the outside, first down to the 30, down around the 25-yard line.
Renton.
Nice little play to Renton. Yeah, anytime you can involve that guy, you've got a chance at making something happen.
Yeah, Renton's quick, makes things happen out there, elusive. Does a really good job. Tackled by number 9 there, Chandler Young. He's a freshman on defense. A nice tackle there by him. Good job by Chandler Young. Good job by number 19, Ronnie Renton. Good job all the way around.
So Renton had a big game, probably up around 100 total yards at this point.
Got to be close.
50 on one play.
Got to be close. Yeah, he's made some positive plays out there.
First down at the 25. 3:50 and the clock runs. 47-23 the count. The Mustangs on the high end. Hackler awaits. Now he's got it. Hands it off up the middle. There's a burst there, down inside the 10, down into the end zone. That's a touchdown.
Is that going to be Bodie Dressel right there making a play? Is that Bodie Dressel, number 28?
I think that's Dressel.
That looked like his move right there.
It did. They're flickering the lights. Can't be too sure, but it's a happy young man who just made a play. I can tell you that, and I think that was him.
It looks like 28, most definitely. Yeah, that's Bodie Dressel. Nice run right there. Yeah, that would look like his move right there. Just kind of cutting across there on the inside handoff. Good job, good run. Dressel in there, and got our man Chris Waldron kicking the PAT.
And now the pressure's on, Chris. You hit one from 38. You got to be good on these little short ones now. You've
waiting on Willie Sierra getting out there. Number 69, makes 11, so now they can get this kick in.
There's the snap. Kicks away. Certainly long enough. It's high enough. It's good. 54-23 the count. North Oldham going to take this one home. We'll be back with the final 3:28 here on Glycod.
When you need protection and peace of mind with superior service, contact Jay Hall at Insurance Associates in LaGrange. Choose from their range of policies that cover what you value most, including dozens of top-name insurance companies like Westfield. For more information and a free no-obligation quote, call 502-222-9558. Insurance Associates at 204 West Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Insurance for all areas of your life.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
54-23 the count. So Brock Roberts, most points that his Mustangs have put up in his 2-year tenure. But honestly, watching this offense tonight, I think that's a record that's going to get reset at some point.
The way he's moving the ball around, the way he's moving the ball around, it seems pretty eminent that they're gonna score more points than this tonight. Whatever the outcome is tonight, they're gonna put up more points than that. Everything's pretty smooth flowing, effortless, if you'd say.
54-23 the count, and I believe it's Waldron out there to kick it off. He kicks a line drive that's going to go back to about the 12-yard line. Return man Malone out across the 30. 35, the 40, and makes maybe even the 41. So a nice job there.
Malone, nice carry right there. Hit by a host of guys right there. I think it's number 40 right there. Nice play. Cole Dillon in on that tackle. A couple other guys in on that tackle. I think 23 was in on that tackle. Josh Knopf. Or Josiah Knopf, I believe.
Yep.
Those guys in there making some plays on special teams. Good job.
So DeSales will get another shot here. 3:19 to go. They start on their own 41 after the return.
Chris Montgomery coming in on D-line for North Oldham. Getting some work. Jackson Rosenblum out there playing some outside linebacker, the junior.
So it's Nutter at quarterback. He's in a pistol. Glasscock behind him. First and 10, his own 41. 2 receivers each way for Nutter. He's going to sling it.
Ooh.
And it bounced off of, I'm not sure if one of his own players or a North Oldham player went ricocheting back toward the line of scrimmage, incomplete.
It was a rocket. Preston Smith right there in the coverage. That was a rocket. I'm not sure it hit Preston Smith or hit the wideout, hit our man Embry. Riley Embry. I can't tell which one it hit, but it was a rocket and bounced off pads and incomplete pass.
Yeah, that one bounced in the air. That really would have been a free-for-all. It kind of just took a straight shot backward.
Yeah, don't know where we landed. We went up in the air. It'd been, like you said, a free-for-all.
Mm-hmm. Second and 10, 41-yard line. 3:16 left in the ball game. Nutter gives Glasscock working the left side out to the 45, maybe the 46 before he's driven back by North Oldham.
Nice move, nice run right there by the running back.
Good. Rosenbaum on the tackle there. Again,
Rosenbaum on the tackle. That's number 22 right there. That's Colton Glasscock, freshman, getting some run, getting some varsity time as a freshman. Nice run right there.
Pickup of about 5, maybe even 6. Yeah, they're going to give him 6 to the 47. The 3rd and 4 there, 2:42 to go in the ball game.
Run that again, you'll pick up a first down here.
DeSales settles in. Nutter in the pistol. Fakes it, throws right. Out there it is caught for a first down to about the 40-yard line. Silas Jones, I believe, out there making the play for the first down.
Yeah, Silas Jones, Malone, these guys out there still working. Guys out there still trying to, get some reps, trying to make a play. Still fighting. Good job there by the DeSales Colts. Not giving up, trying to put up another touchdown or so here on the board. It's tackled there by number 1. That's Connor Neesmith. Is it Nesmith?
You never know. Depends. First down at the 40. Inside 2 minutes to play. Nutter to throw. Pressure comes. Throws backside. It's caught by Glasscock. Can he break free? He gets to 35. He gets to 30. He gets to 25, the 20.
Still on his feet.
He's still up. I think they got him down around the 10-yard line, but got to tip your hat right there to Colton Glasscock for some determined running.
Nice screenplay. Nice call right there by Coach. He sits there and pressure on the quarterback. He holds it, and hits his running back right there. And his running back just takes it up the side, determined. Play after play after play. Loses the shoe on the play and still gets down there. So, the freshman's in there making plays right now.
Well, first down, trying to see where they've got the ball. Well down on that end of the field. Doesn't look like it's quite a first and goal. Yeah, they're going to put it at the 12. First down there. Minute 18 to go. 54-23 the count. Owen Nutter awaits. Now he's got it. Drops, sets, fires to the end zone. He's got a man out there, one-on-one. Well played by the defensive back. Incomplete.
Nice job there. Trying to hit Riley Embry right there on the play, and just a really, really nice play right there. The DB just puts his hand up, just knocks it down right there. And that looks like that is going to be Jackson Rosenblum.
He looked very natural out there.
Yeah, he did.
We talked earlier about seeing the ball. He managed to kind of backpedal, get into position, and then just knock it down.
Yeah. Looks the part, too. Got the little towel hanging right there. I like it. got a little flair to him.
A little swag.
A little swag, yeah.
2nd and 10, 2 receivers each way for Nutter on the 12-yard line. He looks to throw, gets some heat, rolls right. Now he throws into the end zone. He's got a man out there, incomplete, broken up in the end zone.
Both guys fighting for the ball.
Yeah, Mustang defenders aren't quitting either.
No, they're out there battling right there. It's pass for number 4, Malone there. Or, I'm sorry, Silas Jones there. It's just a good defensive play right there. Can't see that number over there. It's so almost in the corner.
The dark uniforms, the dark of the night, the green of the field.
He's playing safety over there, though.
Yeah, doing a good job. 53 seconds, 3rd and 10 at the 12. See what DeSales has got cooked up here. Reese Davis, the receiver to the right. Nutter gives Glasscock on the backside, and he gets a couple, but it's still going to be 4th down and fairly long. And we'll see if they run another play. 43 seconds.
Nice job there by the defensive lineman there. Good job, good play.
Yeah. Actually, he didn't. They're going to say right where he got it. 4th and 10. 30 seconds. They're at the line to run one more play. Let's see what we got. Bryce Duke on that last tackle.
Bryce Duke with a good open field tackle. They're going deep here.
Nutter to the end zone.
Trying to go there.
The ball bounces out of there. It's incomplete. Can't see much else, but saw the ball fly out. So
ball fly out. Incomplete pass on 4th down. Looks like North Oldham. Excuse me, folks. North Oldham.
You thought you were back here next week. That remains to be seen, Joey Hamilton.
Well, I do all 3 games. I do South, I do North, and I do OC.
Had all 3 of the teams,
I do all 3 all season. And
I'm not going to pretend I've never made the same mistake.
And I just start saying, it's all Oldham.
we could be safe there, couldn't we?
It's all Oldham. It's all Oldham. It could be North, could be South, could be Oldham, but it's all Oldham. But no, North Oldham. I know, North Oldham. Like I said, Bryce Duke earlier on that tackle, and then good job on the coverage out there by the DB, and North will probably just down it here, I believe.
Yeah,
they'll just
run
snap
one into the line, 17 seconds.
Yeah, it looks like they're in the victory formation there. Snap it back, and you just take a knee. And
they'll take a knee, and that will do it. That's going to be the final snap. Well, for North Oldham, a competitive game for about 2.5 quarters, but then the Mustangs, boy, they looked like Mustangs. They raced to a high score, a new best under the tutelage of Coach Brock Roberts with 54 points tonight, a 54-23 victory. We'll be back to recap it, catch you up on other scores, and tell you tonight's most outstanding players here on Glycod.
Trying to be a responsible citizen and the best recycler you can be, but you just aren't sure what goes where? Google Oldham County Waste Wizard and check out the Wizard search engine. Just type in the name of your mystery item and see what pops up. It will tell you whether it goes in the trash, recycle bin, or donations. It tells you how to discard troublesome items like paint and televisions. Can you believe it even tells you how to get rid of a boat? Oldham County Waste Wizard. Do you believe in magic?
This message funded by Oldham County Solid Waste Management. Looking to ease the stress of running a business? Then count on the accountants at Kelly King & Company. They offer a wide array of services, including taxes, payroll, and bookkeeping, while providing deep analysis and strategic guidance to help you make sound, smart business decisions. Contact Troy in Crestwood at 502-241-5656 or visit them online at kingcpa.net. Kelly King & Company, proudly serving and supporting Oldham County for generations and a dedicated partner to small business.
From tools and equipment to tips on finishing your project, see the helpful folks at Crestwood Hardware, your locally owned Ace Hardware store. Built on more than a century of service, Crestwood Hardware offers Oldham County's best and most convenient selection of products for your home, farm, or garden. Visit Crestwood Hardware, 6536 West Highway 22, phone 502-241-8491. And for rewards when you shop, download the Ace Hardware app.
Time matters, and when you need a fast and easy car wash, try Clementine's. Family owned and open 24 hours a day. Clementine's is a touchless wash that can make your car look as good as new in as little as 3 minutes. Visit them at Kroger Fuel Center at 2010 Highway 53 in LaGrange. Clementine's, a proud supporter of high school athletics and juiced by Thomas Car Wash.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Crestwood State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilly. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
North Oldham Mustangs moved to 2-0. That's 2 straight years of starting 2-0, something they hadn't done since 2015, Joey Hamilton.
Yeah, they're moving on. Coach Roberts keeping that record up. You know, I guess what he's now 7-0. It's 7-0 after scoring 21 points.
No, they were 7-0. They're 8-0.
Oh, 8-0. Okay, he's 8-0. I excuse me on that. I didn't want to.
There you go.
Didn't want to mistake on that, but you know. So and like I said, beating his previous point total that they had 49. They beat that, but I'm sure that
might have broken the yardage mark. Just don't have those numbers here.
Right, and in the direction they're going, I'm sure he's going to be beating a lot of his previous numbers on things in a positive way.
You know, got to say, just really impressed with a lot of the creativity in terms of the play calling, the way that they get the ball in space to their playmakers, and they can do it a lot of different ways. They can do it with runs. It did a lot of good stuff with the old Utah pass, just a lot of little flick passes that if somebody gets off speed and you drop it, oh, well, we lost it down. We go back to the huddle and we do it again. But the
guys, they did a lot today. Jack Sims, those guys did a lot today. And so shows the depth and you know, the creativity on offense, the depth on defense, you know, the strength at line, you know, they are going to be a contender to deal with.
DeSales came in number 9 in 4A. I'm going to submit to you that might be the wrong team that was ranked in the top 10.
It might be.
That might be corrected pretty quickly.
Yes, it could be. Like I said, both teams have a tough game next week. But
They do. It's a long season. And certainly, you know, not trying to denigrate DeSales with that. A good team. You saw some flashes tonight where you see exactly why they're one of the better 4A teams out there. And I think we'll have a good season.
Yeah, I think they got opportunity to show some other guys to do some things. You got Brandon Malone, Silas Jones, Kingston Merritt, those guys, you know, Riley Embry, at the wideout position, those guys got a chance to do some things. So, you know, I think that helps out when you get to see those guys do things. Then it just opens it up more for Martin.
Yeah. Before we go any further, want to tell you that tonight's scoreboard, and we've, of course, had the ticker going, it's presented by Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions, clarity for your financial future. We got some clarity coming up regarding recapping the scoring and telling you tonight's most outstanding players. Stay tuned after North Oldham's big win tonight here on Glycod.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in. Like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut. And the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
Proud supporters of Oldham County High School's athletics. Robin Lawson and Financial Solutions Incorporated have been recognized over a dozen times as Oldham County's best financial planner. Robin and his team provide individuals and small businesses the tools needed to achieve their financial goals because they care not just about the result, but also the process. Visit their office in LaGrange at 309 West Jefferson Street or learn more online at oldhamfinancial.com. Financial Solutions Incorporated. Clarity for your financial future. When you need protection and peace of mind with superior service, contact Jay Hall at Insurance Associates in LaGrange. Choose from their range of policies that cover what you value most, including dozens of top-name insurance companies like Westfield. For more information and a free no-obligation quote, call 502-222-9558. Insurance Associates at 204 West Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Insurance for all areas of your life.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Welcome back after tonight's successful performance by the North Oldham Mustangs, a 54-23 win. And recap it for you, tell you how exactly we got there. Always appreciate our sponsors who facilitate all of this and let us bring you these details. But it was a wild one tonight, plenty of scoring, plenty of action. And for a look at tonight's final numbers, they are presented by German American Bank. German American Bank, building our community together. It's 20-10 at the half. A nice drive out of the locker room. Of course, DeSales got the ball, and then North Oldham got it back, drove it down, a 1-yard pass. It was Kingston Dugan. He had caught one and taken it almost to the house. Got dragged down at the 1, so on the next play, they went right back to him. Daniels to Dugan, 1-yard score. Extra point by Smith made it 27-10. And it kind of the last stand, really, in keeping this competitive from DeSales. They answered. Bischoff with a 48-yard touchdown pass, a beautiful ball to a wide-open Kingston Merritt. The extra point was no good. That pulled it within 27-16, 9:07 in the third. And then, at the time, something that struck me kind of odd, 4th and goal, and North Oldham went a little conservative, kicked the field goal, but they made it 30-16 after a 22-yard kick. That one by Evan Smith. 5:51 to go in the third, but conservative was the way to play it because from there they just opened it up. Ronan Renton with a 50-yard touchdown run. Waldron extra point made it 37-16, minute 17 to go in the third. And then Schmidl caught a 22-yard pass from Daniels. Waldron on the extra point made it 44-16 with a minute 5 left. Still in the third at that point. Waldron connected on a 38-yard field goal. Impressive kick for Chris Waldron.
Very impressive.
47-16 at that point, 7:15 to go in the game. And then one final score for DeSales. The backup quarterback Owen Nutter connected on a 41-yard pass to Silas Jones. Dietz made the extra point, 47-23. And then one more score. 3:28 to go in the ball game. It was Brody Dressel who broke free. I believe it was a 27-yard run. Waldron with the extra point made it 54-23, and that was the final. Just an impressive half, certainly, for North Oldham on a night when, can't call it mistake-free, but can call it a pretty darn solid performance.
Up and down the line. You can't, of course, a coach can always find something, but on the overall, it was a really good job by the North Oldham Mustangs tonight.
It was 54-23 the win. We'll be back with tonight's most outstanding players. Stay tuned here to Glycod.
Are you a parent battling with raising your child in today's fallen world? You're not alone. The Operation Parent Handbook is your beacon of hope with info and guidance on social media, vaping, anxiety, and more. It's a resource that equips you with the guidance and conversation starters you need in your parenting journey. Use discount code KIDS at checkout to get 10% off any handbook. Visit operationparent.org to reclaim your confidence as a parent. Operation Parent, you've got this.
From tools and equipment to tips on finishing your project, see the helpful folks at Crestwood Hardware, your locally owned Ace Hardware store. Built on more than a century of service, Crestwood Hardware offers Oldham County's best and most convenient selection of products for your home, farm, or garden. Visit Crestwood Hardware at 6536 West Highway 22, phone 502-241-8491. And for rewards when you shop, download the Ace Hardware app.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction.
Expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville.
Trying to be a responsible citizen and the best recycler you can be, but you just aren't sure what goes where? Google Oldham County Waste Wizard and check out the Wizard search engine. Just type in the name of your mystery item and see what pops up. It will tell you whether it goes in the trash, recycle bin, or donations. It tells you how to discard troublesome items like paint and televisions. Can you believe it even tells you how to get rid of a boat? Oldham County Waste Wizard, do you believe in magic?
This message funded by Oldham County Solid Waste Management.
Blinds are wet, not just blinds. Blinds are wet, not just blinds.
You cannot depend on Oliver's parallel parking.
Hey, you got it, man!
But you can always depend on his car starting because he has an Interstate battery. Interstate batteries, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're watching Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Welcome back to North Oldham, where it's a 54-23 win for the Mustangs, and time for tonight's Most Outstanding Players. Tonight's Most Outstanding Players are presented by Crestwood State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilley. For a quote on home, auto, or life insurance, contact Leslie at 502-384-6184. And, not an easy decision. DeSales certainly competitive. The young quarterback Cam Bischoff threw a couple of touchdowns, did some good things. Defensively, some good plays, but just struggled to put it together. And the guy we ended up going with, when they could get him the ball, they were doing pretty well, and when they couldn't, it disintegrated pretty quickly.
Right. He was a great decoy, and they
did
gain some yards off of him, but he was probably the go-to guy that was going to get them to the place they wanted to get. And you got to go with Devon Martin.
Devon Martin, he caught a touchdown pass. One of the 3 touchdowns on the night for the Colts, but alas, it wasn't enough. And for North Oldham, embarrassment of riches. A nice game by Christian Daniels. Don't have any final stats, but I know he played well. A lot of guys up and down. You named a lot of them. Just a lot of solid play. A.J. Paul had a couple of sacks. He made some plays. Kingston Dugan was active out there. Zach Mortensen looked pretty good. A lot of guys look pretty good, but there's one guy who he did everything except sell popcorn and wear an S on his chest.
Hey,
he might deserve the S.
He started him out off the trickeration. He caught the touchdown pass off the trickeration, and that's going to be our guy Luke Tompkins, number 3.
Luke had 3 touchdowns. He ran for 2 more and then caught the bomb that really set the tone in this game. Meanwhile, we want to mention a look ahead to next week's schedule, which is presented by Mortensen Family Dental. A healthy smile means a healthier you. Plenty of games coming up next week. St. X and Mayo, those two, there's a little bit of interest in that one. Floyd Central and Silver Creek, Atherton and Woodford County. There will be more. You mentioned one that you're going to have here, Joey.
It's going to be a really good game. North Oldham, they're going to host Tate's Creek.
Yep.
It's going to be real good, and the sales is going to be at KCD. So, will Coach Roberts keep it up? He's got them going in the right direction. They're rolling. I don't know what Tate's Creek is bringing in. I have to do my homework a little bit, but if I had to say right now, I'm looking in the direction of North Oldham.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate you tuning in this week, and want to thank all of my team. My producer here is Jeff Cooper, Steve Bird production assistants, Ryan Cox, my spotter, Joey Hamilton, my analyst. Also, thanks to Jeremy Brown for some additional assistance tonight. Encourage you, check us out at glycod.com or on Twitter/X at GLICOD. We'll be back with more games soon, but until then, signing off from North Oldham, where the Mustangs a 54-23 winner over DeSales. Good night from North Oldham here on Glycod.
From Glycod, this has been Oldham High School's football. Tonight's game was brought to you by Oldham County Solid Waste Management, featuring the Waste Wizard search engine. Anderson Sales and Service, a top choice for homeowners and lawn professionals. Kinzer & Kinzer, delivering clean, comfortable air. State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilley. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. German American Bank, serving our community since 1910. LaGrange Service Center, Mortensen Family Dental, Operation Parent, and Financial Solutions Incorporated.
For schedule information about our upcoming broadcasts, visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @Glycod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation from Glycod.